Tino, they do.
Bam, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Tino's Playroom live stream. How's it going, everyone? This is the first of its kind on this channel. This was, by the way, full disclosure, this was supposed to be a members exclusive live stream. So this was promised to my members, our beloved members, who are, by the way, we got 68 Tino's friends, folks, the people that are making sure that this channel can keep going, making sure that we can keep the lights on. So we love our members here. This was supposed, and thank you, Noor, for the beautiful intro animation. Thank you to Miles Murphy, Cork MMC, for the beautiful music that he composed himself. We love that. So this was supposed to be a members exclusive live stream. So to our members, thank you for understanding. This is still a brand new channel, I get technically, and this seemed to be like a very fun live stream. So I do kind of want to experiment with this content. So with my hopefully members understanding and appreciation and consent, this live stream is going to be open to the public because I want to kind of experiment with this kind of content, see how well it does. So members, consider this an exclusive live stream for you guys, and you guys are so kind and generous that you are allowing everyone else to join us here. Beautiful members such as Hidden Iron, Dana, Haley D. We got Noor. Are you a member here or just a moderator? Hello. Hi, how's everyone doing? You guys are great. Welcome. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to be reacting to the world's biggest Lego collection. Okay, this guy called Duck Bricks. And there was a video that kind of went viral a couple weeks ago. I think 3 months ago. Damn, okay. The most psychotic Lego collector. And these guys were hilarious. The way they went over this guy and his collection. And this is a video that I myself watched like a few weeks ago. And I even showed it to Demi. I was like, look at this guy's fucking insane collection. And like just how much Lego he has in his house that he's managed to find a way to make it look disgusting. You know what I mean? Like there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. And let's just, here's a quick glimpse at what we're going to be looking at. Like, look at all of the, like, it's a clusterfuck. You can't see anything. You can't see anything. He's got shit hanging on the walls, hanging on the ceilings. More Lego than like your eyes don't know what to, like, look at this. This is the perfect example. Your eyes don't know what to do with this, with all of this. Let me remove myself from here real quick. Like, you can't process this information. It is impossible to process what you're looking at. So we're going to be reacting to this guy, his insane collection. We're going to have some fun with that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Also going to be showing you guys just some of the next Lego sets that I was looking to get, hoping to get. But first, let me take a second to thank our lovely members, folks, whose names I have here beautifully listed. Our beloved members, such as Weird Laboratory, Bob Vorn 7504, Ali Shamsad 1392, Swan 208, Salmon 7318, Lesbian Seagull, Maximus Cesare, or Cesare, however you prefer, Anthony Nemnom 3991, Nola Magnolia, Chatterbox 625, and our OG members, folks, like Jim D. Dukers, Marina Nimbus, Artful Decadence, Lorelei 1973, Haley D. Hidden Iron, Ex-Marine, Ava Lesko, Polish Pusher, Joa, Just Polito. There we go. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and for making sure that we can keep doing this. Members get exclusive live streams such as this one. This was supposed to be members exclusive. Again, keep that in mind. But we are opening it up to the world as I experiment with content and streaming at an earlier schedule than I normally do. So thank you for allowing me to do that. Also, I want to get a live chat thing going here on the side. I don't know why it disappeared, and I tried to make it work, and I ended up fucking up a bunch of shit in OBS, so that's why I was a couple of minutes late. Couldn't figure it out. For some reason, my gaming chat box disappeared from here. I swear I had it, folks. I swear to God I had it, but it's gone. So we will get that fixed up for next time. Again, members, thank you so much. And you do not have to become a member. You do not have to send any super chats to be supportive of the channel. Simply like the video, subscribe to the channel, hop into the live chat, have some fun. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment. I'm going to try to cut some of these segments up into clips, hopefully. Let's see what we can do. So let's have some fun. Quick update. Yesterday, I built this thing live on stream on the channel. This is the tumbler. Look at this beautiful thing. What a beautiful tumbler. I'm so in love with it. It's also kind of small. Like this is my display for now. Sorry, the camera's a little bit crooked for some reason. like my stickers. Am I right, folks? But this thing I think is a little bit too small to put up on display. Like when you put it up next to the Going Merry, it's a bit small. So I don't know if this is worth going on like the display shelf. This could be something that I keep next to my desk or something. Plus, it's got the wheels, so you can roll it around. I'm in love with this build, folks. I'm in love with this build. It is so compact. It is so cute. Such a nice little package. You can open it up right here. You got Batman. Don't look too closely. You'll see my messed up sticker. I'm kidding. You can't even see the sticker. For those of you who watched me live yesterday, I had a little mishap with the sticker that I put a little bit crooked. And then I tried to use the hair dryer to warm it up to remove the sticker. I ended up making the sticker worse. So, but no worries, folks, because we have a solution. I have found a replacement sticker set on eBay. Okay, this guy's not... We made an offer yesterday. As I was streaming live, I made an offer for an alternate sticker sheet. The person has not responded to... So this guy's charging $11 or 79 cents or best offer with free shipping. I offered $7. I thought that was a very fair price for a spare sticker sheet. No response yet. My offer expires in a couple of hours, so I don't know if he's playing dumb and just ignoring it on purpose, but that's an extra $7 expense. I was happy I saved some money on this tumbler set. Now I have to spend an extra $7. But this is, honestly, I cannot recommend this enough. If you guys are remotely Batman fans, or if you love the tumbler, if you like the tumbler, even if you're not a Lego fan, I don't think you're going to find a better looking tumbler at a nicer scale at like a pretty decent price. You know what I mean? It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So happy with this. Thank you for tuning into the live stream yesterday. Mac Lopez, hello. Dried Coconut, what's up? Miles Murphy Cork, hello. So beautiful set. Could not be happier with this thing. I did not buy this off of Bricking. They did not have this one available there, but they have a bunch of other Batmobiles. Yeah, Mac, that is the Christopher Nolan one. That is my favorite Batmobile of all. Again, one final look at this. Look, it is so sexy. I cannot... All the angles, all of the details, just gorgeous, gorgeous. Even the front sticker is a little bit crooked. I really need that spare sticker sheet. I will update you guys if we ever get it, but look at these beautiful stickers right there. This is the one I fucked up. That one right here. It's all messed up. Those bastards. This guy's got a whole bunch of them. Anyways. What do you, chat, let me know, what would you guys rather do? Polish Pusher, hello. Would you guys rather me go over the Lego sets that I'm interested in buying over the next few weeks / months, not weeks, months, or should we hop into the reaction right away? I think we can hop into the reaction. We can leave the sets that I'm looking to buy for later. We can do that. Okay, so let's hop into... So first of all, let's quickly look at the video that inspired this live stream, which is these folks right here. They're called Moon Jockey and Schizo Toy Reviews. There's nothing I know about these guys, so they might be terrible people, but I just came across this video. It was recommended to me. And I had seen this guy's... I had seen like 30 minutes of this guy's vlog showing off his collection. Then I came across this video. Let's just watch a little bit of it, them roasting his collection, and then let's do some roasting of our own, shall we?
I think this is too much.
This is actually my biggest fantasy. I want to be in this room. The way I'd enter is I'd do that like weapons pose, and I'd run right down the stairs, just wiping everything off the walls. These are prototypes. These are beyond rare.
Like when I'm looking at these walls of heads, does he like just sit there and jerk off to him? Like I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well, these guys, like, trigger warning. These guys are going to be a little bit vulgar now. These guys are going to be vulgar. They're going to say some. They're not going to say any slurs, but they might use some. They might say the R word actually at some point. I'm not sure, but we're just going to watch a couple of minutes of it, just get an idea of how absurd this guy's collection is, and then we'll move on to our own audience-friendly reaction.
I mean, I would.
I'm not talking about, by the way, with these minifigures being so expensive and so rare. Zero protection on any of them, by the way. They're in fucking studs where they could fucking crack at the legs. Nothing. No protection.
Very good point.
Nothing.
And some of these minifigures are, 10 grand. Imagine being asked, hey, what's your favorite?
Yeah, so, like, this is his ceiling. Guys, this is the ceiling. You can't even tell things apart. You can't even see things. Like, what is what? It's just it's an explosion of plastic. It's an explosion of plastic. What is this? Your brain can't process what it's looking at. You're looking at a mess.
Set in this picture. I'm looking at colors. I don't even know what the focus is.
It's like one of those AI generated images where you're not supposed to recognize anything in the picture.
You know what he is? He's kind of like, he's like Hype Beast, but for Legos. He doesn't care about the actual thing. He just like cares about having.
The worst part of this video is when he's done talking about all the clutter and hoard on the ceiling, he has to talk about his Galaxy's Edge lightsaber collection, which is beyond infuriating. And not to mention, he has to talk about each and every individual piece. I mean, we're an hour and 20 minutes in. He's barely got through it. Like, he can't just be like, yeah, this is my minifigure wall. You know, a couple of camera pans. No, this guy has to be like...
Yeah, his video is like 3 hours long. His tour of his collection is 3 hours. And, like, it takes him, like, a good hour just to go down the stairs. Like, this is his staircase to his collection. He takes a good hour just discussing every single one of these. Like, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. And this, I think, is the epitome of that.
That's Darth Vader. That's Luke Skywalker.
These just on the fucking wall. These are just on.
I was gonna say, I don't know much about Lego.
Well, I mean, the top one's only $850, which is just, I understand it, you know. I'd probably wipe my shoes off on the original UCS Millennium Falcon in here.
I'd be coming out of the bathroom with fucking shit paper still stuck to my boots, fucking rubbing it on the bottom.
Well, bust.
Take a look at over here. World, and I think I've been to actually all of these places, except Shanghai. I need to go.
$1,000 sets above him.
Remember these?
One-of-one original art.
Special items in my collection because these
The most special. That's why they're on the floor. That's why you have to sit down.
That's right. Look at this is like one-of-one original art from like some really famous Lego artist or whatever. And he's got the frame. He's got so much shit that this one-of-one art is literally on the floor. He has to sit on the floor to access it and to show it off. So it's like, dude, you got to do something else with this collection. Maybe you have too much. So anyways, shout out to this video. Let us go through this thing together. Did he accept my offer? Come on. Accept my offer. Not yet, you bastard. Okay.
And welcome to my... Hey there, thanks for tuning in to Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and welcome to my Lego collection. With over 9,585 sets, plus over 19,000 minifigs and counting, this is one of...
Whoa, what happened to the quality there, buddy? Give us some crisp 720, folks. I'm not asking for much. I'm a humble man.
The largest Lego collections in the world. And counting, this 185 sets plus over collection with over 9,585 sets plus over
9,000 sets,
1,000 minifigs and count
19,000 minifigures. I have a box with like 6 minifigures in there, and I consider that like a decent collection. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Hello. Is my audio okay? Yeah, I think so.
This is one of the largest Lego collections in the world. And today, we're going to be going in depth into everything in my collection. Every minifigure, every set, every...
This is a lot, dude. This is so much. Look at this wall. He's got like a bunch of tractors. Are these like tractors? It's like a tractor wall. This is the... Oh my, dude, this is the cantina. This is the set that he has hanging on the side of the wall right here. This is a set that I paid $600 plus tax to get. Okay, like it's considered one of my holy grail sets. I have a whole spot. You see that top spot on the shelf where there's the One Piece ship and the Stormtrooper hat? That whole spot is saved and dedicated for that Mos Eisley Cantina set. His is literally here on the wall next to the Millennium Falcon. He just has it sitting on the wall, fucking vertically. Most people would kill to just have this one set. When it comes to this guy's collection, this isn't even a speck. It's like occupying one little spot of the wall. What the hell? Jess Polito, hello, welcome.
Theme, all of the rare and unique items that make it special. Welcome to a grand tour of the Duck Bricks Vault. But before we get started, I do want to answer a couple of questions. First of all, one of the most common questions is how...
Oh my god, dude. Some of the stuff, I don't even know what it is, like Bionicle. I remember the Bionicle commercials when I was a kid. I was never into Bionicle, was never impressed with Bionicle.
How can I afford all of this? Well, I've actually put out a separate video explaining all of...
Look at Rivendell! Oh my god, you see Rivendell? It's just there. Honestly, if I wasn't like looking at it slowly, I wouldn't have paid attention. Like again, look at mine. Rivendell has its own shelf right at the bottom. It's right there. This shelf will always be the Rivendell shelf. There will never be maybe one more little small Lord of the Rings shelf item next to it or something. You know what I mean? Every big set is going to have its own dedicated space so that you can appreciate it and view it and enjoy it, etc. Look at his. It's just up here next to 1,000 other sets. Look at all these pirate ships. They're all like, how are they still standing? It's just right there. That is, come on, man. You can do better than this. If you actually like Lego, if at this point, if this isn't about hoarding stuff, if you actually like and like appreciate these things, you want to give each set its own due. But that's the problem when you own too many, right? That's the thing. That's what I have to like, at the rate that I'm going now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to end up like this guy. So you have to limit it to like one set per month at most. But even then, if you're buying one huge set a month in 10 years, what's going to happen? Like, this is a very... Lego is a great hobby, but it is a very impractical hobby. Let me tell you now, man. It is an impractical hobby. A, it's expensive. There's no getting around it. It's even more expensive when you live in this country, but it is an expensive hobby. And I live in Lebanon, for those of you who don't know. So we pay extra tax over what Americans buy the stuff for. And it also, forget about how expensive it can be. It takes up an insane amount of space. I literally had to build this whole... I built this whole shelf, this whole thing, so I can put these Lego sets. It takes up so much space. And the bigger sets, like Rivendell, like where... How many of those can you own realistically? How many sets that are sized like this can you have? Just a handful. You know what I mean? Like, I have this and I have the Cantina. Everything else that I have to get now maybe can be like tall, can go vertically, horizontally. I'm done. I can't get any bigger sets. Like, how many... Or else, how many shelves do you need? I'm going to end up with a Lego room? I can't end up with a Lego room.
Of that in detail if you're curious to learn more about me, but long story short, I work a ton of jobs at startups and tech, and I'm really lucky to have been able to amass a collection like this, which one day, I hope, will be able to be turned into...
He was also part of the Lego Ambassador Network, which is called LAN, so they send him a bunch of free sets. Now, I'm not saying he got all this stuff for free. This motherfucker's insane, and he bought a lot of this stuff, if not most. But he was also part of the Lego Ambassador Network for a very long time and received a whole bunch of stuff for free, which I'm sure he's going to mention. He's never made it a secret, obviously.
A museum. That's right, my eventual goal for this collection is to open up some sort of Lego museum where everybody from around the world can come...
Right, Coconut says Lego is peak consumerism. Let me challenge you with that one. Funko Pops are peak consumerism. Lego is starting to go in the Funko Pop a little bit direction where like I'm starting to think they're releasing too many sets. They're starting to release way too much product, and they're starting to flood the market with like way too much. You know what I mean? But so far their revenue and they're making the money. And honestly, like, it's so much more fun and engaging to build like a Lego set than it ever was to get a fucking Funko Pop. I got rid of every single Funko Pop I had in my house. I will never get another Funko Pop. Lego seems to be a lot, and Lego's been around for decades. It's not like a new thing, but you do have to be careful to like how much product are you flooding the market with. But as long as people are still buying it, they're gonna keep releasing it and making it.
Enjoy, whether virtually or in person, and get a chance to see all of this Lego firsthand. But now, without further ado,
look, he just he just hit one. You see that? I was just about to say when he went around the corner. And
to see all of this Lego firsthand.
I was like, how did he not hit that tree? And then just as I thought that...
But now, without further...
Look at the shoulder. Bam. He just smacks this car. Like, kid, that's the thing. When you're walking around and smacking into things, you have to make a change. This is not... What is this? What am I even looking at? Where does he put, like, the spare pieces? What is... This is too much.
I think it's time to jump right into the full tour. So let's take it from the top. So as we jump in here, the last collection tour I posted was 3 years ago, and I did not realize it had been quite that long. And boy, has the collection...
Holy shit, man. That's the old collection.
...changed quite a lot since that video.
Dude, it looked so much nicer before. I mean, it still looked... He had already started going in that... plastic explosion on the walls look, but
figured this was pretty much
still kind of manageable. You can walk around. Oh, the Flintstones house, you can still kind of tell the sets apart. Look, there's a Flintstones home here. That's pretty cute. That's one I would like to own, but it's a bit expensive, so I don't think I'm ever going to own it.
The perfect time for an update. I also just want to take this time to say thank you so much to everybody grown 8 again. Be 5 videos I put out before we jump in. And one last note, this video tour is filmed between the hours of 3 to 6 a.m. on the night of my great move to New York. I am no longer living in this collection, but I wanted to film a big tour before I moved. So things get a little goofy.
So he is moving, so thankfully, hopefully this is gonna look different eventually. All right, dude.
With dust. Honestly, I am really lucky because for whatever reason, I don't really have dust settle on my Lego sets. Either it's because there are really no exposed windows and the vents are all pretty much covered up, but for whatever reason, dust does not collect on my sets, so I don't really have to ever deal with it.
Yeah, this looks like a basement or something, so I guess if he doesn't have any windows or anything like that, then I guess he's good with dust.
Question 2. If you're looking for a specific set or theme, this video was filmed in March of 2025, which means that if you're looking for something that was released recently, if you're watching this video much later on...
Does he have my Tumblr? Probably does. Mine should probably be this one, the small one right here. That's the Tumblr that we just built.
In the future, it probably just means I haven't actually gotten it yet because it doesn't
Look at all these Batmobiles. Oh, look at these massive tumblers, dude. Jeez.
exist yet. Question number 3, how do I hang sets from the ceiling, how do I mount minifigs to the walls, and how do I mount Lego sets to the walls? I've actually made tutorials for all of those, and I've linked those in the description below. Question 4 is, do I glue my Lego sets? Absolutely not. Never will be gluing any of my Lego sets together. They pretty much just hold themselves together thanks to the clutch power.
This is crazy, man. How does he pack this? Can you imagine moving and actually having to like put all of this? My biggest fear, I only have like 5 built Lego sets. I'm like, how am I gonna move? Like, do I have to keep each set untouched and packed in an individual box as I move it? How's this guy gonna move houses?
Or of Lego bricks, even
His
if they're
bedroom. Imagine waking up and smacking a set by accident, dude.
hanging from the ceiling. I just have to be a little clever with how I place the string. Question 5, what do I do if there's an
Or
earthquake
waking up to like Lego sets just falling on your head from the ceiling, like something malfunctioned.
or fire? I don't know, cry? The good thing is I don't really live in an area prone to earthquakes or major natural disasters, so I don't think it's gonna be a big problem, but let's not
Yo,
jinx
Lebanon is prone to earthquakes, dude. Oh my god. Just watching them all get destroyed, I don't want to think about that.
it. Question 6, do I have any plans to expand to a larger space because a lot of the items here are cramped? Absolutely. I really want to open a larger museum at some point in the future. It may take me years to do this because I don't want to do it until I feel like financially I can support a museum, even if it lost money every day.
Yeah, you should open. Honestly, this guy should open a museum because what the fuck is this? What is this?
Just to be able to have it open to the public. So that's where it's at
Like
right
it looks
now.
like an insane, like something from a Terry Gilliam movie, or like, you know what I mean? Like some like the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. It looks like someone took a tab of acid and fell into like a vat of colors, and this is what happened afterwards.
Question 7, how much is this all worth? I genuinely wish I knew. I have had television crews and experts in the LEGO field come into my collection and say it's valued in the 8-figure range, although exactly how much I really don't know, and I don't know if there's a really easy way to
Right,
calculate
Coconut, you think he takes it all apart? There's no way he would take this all apart. It would take 10 years to rebuild all of this.
that either, because there's just so many unique items that don't even have prices that I'm not even going to be able to call out in this video because it's just so niche and specific that honestly I feel like for me personally the time, effort, and passion that went
Look at these minifigures. This is insane.
into getting this collection put together just means that for me it's priceless. I will never be selling my collection. I really want to hold on to this for as long as I can and pass it down, so this is just something very special to me. So I don't even see it as an investment because an investment implies that I will be later on trying to flip it for money, which is just not going to happen. And finally, speaking of money,
I mean,
one of the
And if in case anyone's interested, me too. I mean, the only way I would ever consider my Lego, the fact that I open them up and remove the Lego from the packaging and build them, I've already destroyed the investment opportunity. I mean, I guess you can always resell a built Lego set, especially if it's rare. People are going to be more than happy to buy that. I get that. But like, if I'm going to invest in Lego, I would buy 2 of each set. Any set that I buy one for myself and one to keep sealed and to sell at a later date. To be honest with you guys, if I had the money and if I had the space, like just the spare room to just stack a bunch of fucking retail boxes, essentially, I would do it. I would buy, like, I would have bought 2 Rivendels. I never bought Rivendell. Thank you, Bricking. If I did buy Rivendell and I wanted to invest, I would have bought 1 to build myself, 1 to keep, 1 Cantina to build, 1 to keep. I would buy 2 of everything. not everything, maybe the ones that I know are rare. Like, for example, a lot of the Lego sets that I'm looking at now to buy later, they're all sold out now. So that means that there's a lot of demand for them. That means once they retire, the value is probably going to go up. There's my eyes on a lot of those sets. So if I had the money, I'd double up. I'd buy 2 of each. Give me 2. 1 to build, 1 to sell later. Dried Coconut says I would get too anxious in there. It's claustrophobic as hell. What do you mean anxious? You feel like you're going to smack something. You're going to knock something down and destroy something that this dude paid like $500 for.
Biggest questions I get asked, and I did allude to this in the intro, is how do I pay for all of this? And not only did I actually put out a full video talking through my personal life in terms of how I pay for it, but to summarize, I do work as a project manager at Microsoft, but aside from that, I run a really exciting startup called Nui. And yes, that name is losing, and companies result the world's largest. And I want to learn more as like where I explained about how. So for me,
he's also part of the, again, Lego Ambassador Network, so we got a lot of sets for free.
this is the entryway to my collection, the portal in which you will see all of these Lego treasures. And so because of that, I've decided to place some of the most special and meaningful items to me personally up here at the top. They aren't necessarily the rarest items in my collection, although some of them are, but usually these pertain to something that's really special to me or a fond memory. So going up here, we have a mosaic that I made of my face. As you can see, I'm very, very humble, as well as our YouTube plaque for passing 100,000 subscribers, which of course...
That is pretty fucking whack. Like, the first thing you see when you walk down is a thing of yourself. That's the first thing. That's what you have on top of your Mia Luca, hello. That's the thing you have on top of your collection.
Of course, I had to put up here to my collection. To name a few of these other items, this is actually signed by Keeld Kirk Christensen, former CEO of the
So
Lego...
he's literally gonna spend, let's see. Okay, I'm 44 minutes in just looking down at the time codes. We're still on the staircase. 44 minutes, 50 minutes in. I'm just gonna randomly, he's still on the stairs, guys. 50 minutes in.
There, and then we have all the different iterations of Palpatine. I know we're getting the Rise of Skywalker version in a book, so I've left a spot open for that one. We've got Darth Maul, Count Dooku, who of course is voiced by Christopher Lee. Twice the price.
Like, my goal is to build a little tiny clone army and have a small little clone war vignette. You know what I mean? I bought myself, I have 25 clones in total. I have some battle droids. I have a ship. I'm ordering something special via our friends at Bricking. They're hooking it up with a very rare set that you can't even find in the States anymore that's sold out, but they're getting me one. We love Bricking. Can we mention Bricking enough, folks? Here, let's little bam, little Bricking logo right at the bottom. Bricking.com, folks. If you live in Lebanon, you want some Lego sets, you know who to talk to.
Double the fall. And then we have Asajj Ventress, Grievous, and then we kind of get to the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Okay, like,
here.
this
So
is crazy. I don't even know what, like,
which
where
came
do I
in
click?
a bulk bin of parts that they were selling, because otherwise they were kind of these special things that you could find in mystery mask packs, almost similar to Mr. Gold nowadays. Over here are some of the very special Lego Bionicle Metal Chronicles. So one of them here is the White Metal Chronicle. It is one of 5,000, and you can see the original certificate here, which is rare enough. But the other one is actually designer, and this was a brick separator that they signed during the development of my exclusive Lego set, where I actually was invited as part of my prize for winning Lego Masters Season 4 to go to Denmark and work with these two designers to develop our Lego set, and right above it are actually prototype pieces from my set. These are really special elements that are printed in the final set, but here...
Okay, these are personal to him. I get that. These are like one of a kind, you know, prototype pieces for a set that he worked on. That's pretty cool.
Your collection, and
just look at this. This is just insane. I'm sorry, this is insane. This is nuts. Like, I have 5 mini. Look at that. I have 5 minifigures up here. Like, I'm just gonna show. I'm gonna go get it. Let's just have some fun with this for a sec.
He just gave it to me, and honestly, that just means so much, and I feel like that just really exemplifies why I love the Lego community, because people help each other out. People in the Lego space want to see people's collections grow, and that was really kind of him, so I'm very grateful for that. Shout out to Evan, and now it is a very, very prominent piece in my collection. But we can't talk about prominent collection pieces without mentioning some other really special items I have over.
Like, this is what my minifigure collection looks like right now. Now, to be fair, all of my Lord of the Rings minifigures are not in this box. I've put them, they're still in the set. I think what he does is he removes his minifigures from the set. He displays the sets without the minifigures, and then all the minifigures, he lines them up on the walls. I don't like to do that. If you look at my my Rivendell set, let me quickly show you. Hello, hello. Hope you guys can hear me. Look at that. My minifigs are right there. You can see them. I keep them within the set when I build the cantina. That one has like over 20 minifigures. I'm going to keep all the minifigures within the set, interacting with the cantina. I'm not going to display them separately or put them in that case. That case that I have here is mainly to put any extra minifigures that I have. Like, for example, the Batmobile came with a Batman and an extra Joker and a Two-Face. I don't need them standing around the Batmobile aimlessly, so I can stick them in that box. But anyone that comes with an environment, they stay in that environment. I think that's the ultimate thing to do. Beautiful. All right. Just had to give you guys some context. Marina, hello, hello. Miles Murphy says, I appreciate he's enjoying them and not just storing them. To be fair, I don't know. He does seem like at least he's not. I mean, he is hoarding them, but can you enjoy them at this point? Like, I get that he likes them, but can you enjoy something when it's like at this point
side of the wall,
he's got too much to enjoy? You know what I mean? It's a mess.
Here, that of course is Mr. Gold. If you don't know the story behind Mr. Gold, he was an exclusive.
Let me tell you the story for 6 hours. Okay, these look cute, for example. What are these?
Perfect sense for him to sign that. And then over here on these two minifigure wall displays are just some random, rare, and exclusive LEGO minifigures. The rarest ones on here are these four, and these four are only given away to managers of LEGO stores at special manager-only conferences. We have the Zombie, Zach the LEGO Maniac, the LEGO Brand Retail Magician, and the LEGO Brand Retail Camper. These are actually
the LEGO Brand Retail Magician, LEGO Brand Retail Camper. These are some specific, like, these are only given to managers of LEGO stores at specific LEGO conferences. Yeah, that is pretty
also produced by a second company. They're not actually made by LEGO, they're made by a third party, which is why the graphic design is a little bit strange on the faces. They don't quite match the LEGO style. You can actually feel the printing on them. They don't really have the same quality as LEGO minifigs, but since they were given away as official LEGO items, they do count as part of the collection, and they are some of the rarest. I also have the original packaging they came in, but if there's one thing you're going to notice during
so much Bionicle stuff that I just don't care about, let's go to something that we find a bit more interesting. What's this?
Moving on to the other items over here.
Moving on. What was he talking about here?
And actually made its way to my collection right here, as well as a test block that they used for cleaning out the molds when making LEGO Duplo bricks. Moving on to the other items over here. We have minifigures dedicated to LEGO Bionicle, which did, yes, get its own system-based sets. So over here we have all of these system LEGO Bionicle minifigures.
More Bionicle.
Part of this stairwell, all of the minifigures are dedicated to original LEGO themes and concepts, aka nothing licensed like Star Wars or Ninja Turtles or Marvel or DC. Everything here is based on non-licensed properties. And then when we move deeper into the collection, we go into licensed, because I felt like that made the most sense. LEGO started off with non-licensed properties, so it made sense to open the collection with those and then transition to licensed stuff as we go down.
The non-licensed stuff, to me, is really nice and really beautiful, but like I can't justify spending hundreds of dollars on non-licensed stuff. Like I don't know why. Like for example, if I were to show, like again, I always use the Riviera as an example. The Italian Riviera, like to me, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Look at this set right here. Beautiful. But because it's just a random like Italian little scenery thing, like what am I gonna say? Like I just want to buy this and build this and display this because it's an Italian Riviera. No, I at least gotta be like, well, it reminds me of my favorite scene from The Lord of the Rings or something. Rivendell or the Cantina or something. You know what I mean? I would love this. This one is truly, God, this is so nice. I might have to, this might be the one non-licensed set that I ever buy. This might be the one that I decide to splurge on one day. It really might be. It's so nice. God damn it, this thing is nice, dude. It's got a little gelato store. You got it's the colors of the buildings. Like that orange is beautiful. That yellow, that pastel yellow, that pastel pink, like light salmon color. This is such a nice fucking set. I always come back to this one. Look at the little interior details, man. Are you kidding me? Little coffee shop and you're getting ice cream. Little ice cream scoops. Look at the little crab. You got a little crab. God damn, man. Why would they make this so pretty and cute? Why would you do this to me? And look at all these cute little minifigures. Look at all these Italian minifigures. God damn it, man. Why you gotta do this to me? Bricking has it. How much does Bricking have it for? Let's see. The price is not going to be bad. I know that for sure. It's on sale. It's $350, guys. It's only $50 more than it is in the States. And you got to consider shipping, handling, taxes, customs, all that shit. And it's still $350. My God. It's on sale too. Stop looking at this. I can't look at this anymore. Back to the video.
Going over here, we have Lego Dino Attack, which was a theme based on battling dinosaurs. We have Lego Dino, which came out in 2012. And then over here we have Lego Dreams, which I've left a few spots open. Like, I know we're going to get a new Logan minifig this summer. I know we're getting a new Zoe minifig. At the time of this recording, I am recording this in March of 2025, so a lot of stuff hasn't been revealed yet, but I did keep on spaces for different minifigures that I want to add to the collection. But otherwise, this is 100% complete for Lego Dreams, and I didn't.
Marina's asking, where's the Batman Lego? You mean this one? This one? It's right here in my hand. I have it next to me just because it's freshly built. I want to show it to you guys, you know.
Include a few rows down here at the bottom in case they actually come out with more minifigures than I thought, and I have to extend it down. So with somebody who will be giving me a copy of this set.
There's like 30 of each thing. Like, isn't like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many. Yeah, the Book Nooks. They sell a couple of Lego Book Nooks already.
In about 8 months from now when I visit Denmark. So I am very excited to add that to my collection.
Let me go put the collectibles back in their place. Jess saying, Anthony, you should get the new Lego Batman video game. I should, right? I heard it's very good, but I honestly, I still need to finish, I want to finish Dark Souls 2. And I don't think I'm gonna have time to play very many other games on stream at this point because I have to. A lot of my time has to be spent on the other channel too. But I'll try.
Will be coming, but I figured, you know what? Why delay the collection tour for one minifig? I'll do a video on it when it comes. Moving on to this side of the wall, we have all of the Ninjago villains. So these are all the different villainous factions, going from the latest, Forbidden 5 down here. At the time of recording this video, the 2 members of the Forbidden 5 are not released yet. Rox and Kerr come in the summer wave, and that is not out yet because I am filming this video again in March, but those are going to be coming soon. But otherwise, here's a look at every single Ninjago villain minifigure.
Oh my god, I know nothing about Ninjago. Let's move to something I'm kind of familiar with, Star Wars at least. There we go.
These molded dragons are so much fun and definitely an icon of Lego. And leading the pack is Smaug, one of my favorite Lego animals ever.
That's a Lego? This Smaug? How is this? This whole thing is... It's a giant mold.
Moving on from that, right up above me there, it's really easy to miss, but that is the Lego X-Men Jet, and it's signed by the voice of Wolverine, Cal Dodd, who I met at Comic-Con in 2024, so he of course had to sign...
I actually found there's a website that sells this for very cheap here in Lebanon.
The X-Men Jet there, which is from X-Men 97. And speaking of signed items, we have Jedi...
But it's still overpriced for the piece count.
Bob's Starfighter from Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, signed by the entire cast. Bobby Moynihan, as well as the showrunners and writers. This has been decked out with signatures, and I'm really happy to have added it to my collection. Okay, moving on from that, I think we've summed up all the minifigures here, so let's move...
I don't know, man. I wouldn't want anyone signing my fucking Lego set. Spent hours building it, get someone scribbling on it on the side of Rivendell. Oh yeah, Peter Jackson. I want to like Peter Jackson. I love and respect you. Do not sign my Lego Rivendell set. Are you crazy? Hands off. No touchy.
Move on here. This is a quick look at all the Lord of the Rings minifigures and Hobbit figures, some of the best minifigures they put out. So, and one of my favorite IPs as well. I love the Lord of the Rings movies.
I have a lot of Lord of the Rings minifigures. Just Rivendell alone gave me 17 of those motherfuckers.
Watched the extended editions maybe like 6 or 7 times now. So, love these movies, love the world, and here's all the minifigs. And then I think it's time to talk about Lego Star Wars, and we have a lot here. Obviously, there are, I believe, the most minifigures in LEGO Star Wars compared to any other theme. Town might have it beat, but Star Wars is a lot. I think they're kind of neck and neck. And because of that, this required a lot of different frames and a lot of trying to figure out how do I organize.
There is a lot of Lego Star Wars, and the more Lego that I look at and the more I get into Lego, I tried to promise, I made myself like promise that I'm not going to get into Lego Star Wars. I'm not going to get into Lego Star Wars. It's hard not to get into Lego Star Wars. If you like Lego and you like Star Wars, those two paths are going to collide at some point, and they have for me. They've already started with that. I've spent hundreds on the Cantina set. That is Lego Star Wars. I've spent hundreds on assembling a clone army. I have my eyes on at least 2 more Star Wars set that I know I'm going to get, and one that it's like a big maybe, but it's so beautiful that I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's impossible. If you like Star Wars and you like Lego, they're gonna collide. So if you're like me and you're concerned not to get into, you know, if you're scared about getting into Lego Star Wars, just don't get into Lego in general, because you're gonna, because there's too much. There's so much Lego Star Wars. They release a new ship every month, a new kind of transport, a new kind of thing, and I'm like, oh my god, these all look nice, and these are all things that I wish to have as a kid. Like when I was a kid, I would have loved to have all of these ships, you know, but you couldn't afford them. You couldn't ask your parents to get them. You know what I mean? You could get maybe 1 or 2. It's impossible. But oh my god, now that I'm an adult, and you can kind of get these, like you have other responsibilities and bills and shit.
These figures, where does it make sense to put them? So right here, we have a column of Jedi, and I've kind of gone in timeline order. So we have like the Old Republic Jedi, we have the High Republic Jedi, and then we have Yoda, who's kind of been around for a lot of it. All the different Yoda figures, yes, that is an
I think these Santa ones are like expensive.
official New York I Love Yoda, one of the rarest figs in my collection. Then we get to the prequels, we've got Qui-Gon.
Like, I mean, yeah, like this thing should be kind of protected, dude. Like, no? If he's out there being like, this is what, and this is a very rare minifig. The I Love New York Yoda is very rare. Even I, as a new Lego fan, know this. You should protect this thing a little bit better, man. No?
Obi-Wan, lots of Obi-Wan actually. Obi-Wan ends here, which is crazy how many there's been. Then Anakin, so we go to Anakin. I actually put, so the interesting thing here is I kind of split off.
Look at all these Anakins, dude. I would
Anakin
kill for
versus
just one
Vader.
Anakin to add to my little clone army that I'm about to build. You know what I mean? And like one Obi-Wan. Look at all the Anakins and Obi-Wans he has.
I actually, then we get to the prequels. We've got Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, lots of
Damn, look at all these Obi-Wans, dude. All these Obi-Wans.
Obi-Wan actually. Obi-Wan ends here, which is crazy how many there's been. Then Anakin.
I just need one. And then to just get one, I have to buy like some kind of like Obi-Wan ship and spend like a whole bunch of money. It's crazy, dude.
So we go to Anakin. I actually put, so the interesting thing here is I kind of split off Anakin versus Vader. So we have him right up to his transformation, and then Vader goes with the Sith. But of course, Jedi Vader from Rebuild the Galaxy has to go on the Jedi section right here. So
guys, yeah, look at this white Vader. Okay, so this is a set. This is something that I want. And tell me if I'm crazy. Chat, let me know if I'm crazy for wanting this. I have not wanted a Millennium Falcon, even though it used to be kind of a, like, even when I was a kid, everybody talked about the Lego Millennium Falcons. But this one, to me, for some reason, looks so fucking sexy. It's a black Millennium Falcon. It's like an alternate universe kind of Millennium Falcon based on something called Star Wars, like Save the Galaxy or something. It's like a little goofy what if universe take on Star Wars. So it comes with all these alternate characters like Darth Jar Jar, where he's a Sith Lord. You have evil Sith Rey. You have this is Luke Skywalker, but as like a stoner, as like the dude from The Big Lebowski, but as Luke Skywalker. I don't know why this thing looks so good, and I really fucking want it. And it's not something that I wanted before, but now I kind of want it. Look at this. Like having a just having a white Darth Vader looks like such a nice little thing to have, and a Darth evil Jar Jar Binks, that looks so cool. And the interior, look at that. There's so much interior space for them to hang out. There's like a little PlayStation area for little stoner Luke to play his video games. Look at this. Look at this, guys. We got stoner Luke Skywalker and a white Darth Vader that's actually, you know, a Jedi. I don't know who this guy is. I think he's an original character in the cartoon. You got Evil Rey. I don't know, man. Darth Jar Jar. I think this thing looks nice as hell. It looks nice. But it's also sold out currently in the States. And the only people that have it here sell it for a super overpriced. So I would have to contact Bricking and tell them to get me one. But there's like 30 things that I need to get. It's I can't keep up. I can't keep up, guys. I can't keep up. This is such a hard hobby to keep up with, man. Difficult hobby to keep up with. Goddamn. But this thing is so nice looking, dude. It is so nice looking. Like, I would be happy to get this and not get a regular Millennium Falcon ever in my life. But having this one, it is so nice. It is so nice. God, I gotta tell the breaking guy about it. I gotta tell him about it. See, that is Lego Star Wars is a problem. It's a problem.
That's kind of why the logic makes
It's
sense
180 bucks in the States, so here it's at least gonna be like 250 or something.
to me, and it also absolutely was because I was very carefully counting all the minifigures I could put here, and I was going to run out of space. So that's why all the other Vaders are over there. We're going to have to reconfigure it the next time like a single Jedi figure comes out, so maybe I should have had a few...
Guys, if you're watching live, make sure to like the stream. Click that like button. Let's go.
Better forward planning there, but you know what? As of right now, March 2025, it's complete. Then we have Ahsoka, we have Mace Windu, all of these other Jedi here. Of course, we have the treacherous Pong Krell. I mean, does he even really belong with the Jedi, or should he be moved to the villain section? I really don't know.
That's so many Jedi. That's so cool, though. Jess Polito says, Star Wars Clone Wars were so good. I recommend Maul... Shadow Lord, it just came out on Disney Plus, just ended the whole series. The new Darth Maul animated show, very good. Honestly, highly recommended. That was pretty dope. That was pretty good. That was some good recent. That kind of got me back into Star Wars recently. Maul, Shadow Lord, it's 10 episodes, I think. Yeah, 10 episodes. 30-minute episodes, really quick. Beautiful animation. They use a lot of matte paintings for the backgrounds. It's not like 3D animation. It's matte paintings as often as they can, so it gives it a very nice visual identity. Highly recommended.
But of course, we have some other...
Let's move away from... He's still talking about his stairs. Yeah, Disney's very hit or miss. He's still on a staircase. We're going to move away from the staircase because this is insane. Wait, look at all the Spider-Man that he has. Oh my god, dude.
Different Thors, and then we have the different characters from the Thor movies. So we have Valkyrie, we've got Korg, we've got Meek up next, so it just made sense to me to include like their supporting cast along.
So I guess this guy's goal is to have every single thing that Lego releases. When you just get every single thing, like, I don't know, man, it has no value to me. As valuable as this is, I'm sure monetarily this has an immense value. It's also such a clusterfuck that, like, who gives a fuck at some point?
Them. And then the same goes for some of these other characters here, like Scarlet Witch has all of her iterations, but the next to her is Quicksilver and Agatha Harkness, because she came from WandaVision, of course. Now, moving on, all the way down here, we start to go into the cosmic side of the MCU. So we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy right here, which is very nice to have them all displayed. And then finally, we have these Spider...
Look at all the Spider-Mans, dude. That's insane, man.
Spider-Man minifigures. There's a lot of them. Yes, we do have the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man minifigure.
I have one. I just wanted the one.
The rarest Lego minifigs ever, at over $10,000 US to buy this single minifigure who I have displayed.
What? Wait, what? SDCC exclusive Amazing Spider-Man 2 from 2013. 10,000. Wait, dude, are you fucking insane?
The Andrew Garfield Spider-Man minifigure, one of the rarest Lego minifigs ever, at over $10,000 US to buy this single minifigure who I have displayed next to the modern version, and I would absolutely say just buy the modern version. Why would you spend the money for this if you're not me? Don't do that.
You spend $10,000 for this and to just display it among every other Spider-Man?
Don't be crazy like Duck.
It looks no different than every other Spider-Man out here. Some, hello, how's it going? Dude, that's insane. 10 grand.
Bricks. Of course, we do have all the other Comic-Con exclusives as well, like the black symbiote suit here. This was also a special exclusive figure, and even Spider-Woman, who was a very nice exclusive, and I have allotted spaces for the rumored Spider-Verse CMF series, which is allegedly coming out this year. I'm very, very excited for that because I love the Spider...
This is crazy. Haley says, YouTube deleted my comment. What did you say, Haley? Ingenious Baboon Hoot!
Spider-Verse movies, I feel like they're really genre defining for animation as a medium, and I was kind of shocked that Lego never made any Spider-Verse products until this year in 2025. We've got a lot of rumored Spider-Man characters coming, so those are all going to be added to my collection here, and that's why there's...
He left open space. Chris, hello, hope you're enjoying that Mandalorian mug. Look at all that open space for more Spider-Man figures. Dude, this is crazy.
A big gap. Moving on.
By the way, guys, this tumbler feels so good to hold. I'm just holding it in my left hand as I watch this. It's like so compact. It feels so nice. It's like an anxiety thing. God, you just open this flap and close it. Feels so good. Love this thing. Love it. Quick check. Did we get a Lego answer? Come on. Did we get a sticker replacement sheet? Come on. Accept my offer. It's a generous offer of $7. Come on. Chris, we're watching the world's largest Lego collection. Also, one of the most psychotic Lego collectors of all time.
We have the rest of the Spider-Man supporting cast, so we have like the Mary Janes, we've got Aunt May, all of the different police captains that have...
All the Aunt Mays that he has. Oh my god, dude.
Of course, I kind of had a row just for like the generic policeman.
Okay, enough of the staircase, guys. We're never gonna finish. He's still... Guys, an hour in... I thought I was joking when I said he spent an hour on the stairs. He's an hour and 19 minutes! An hour and 20 minutes? He were still... on the staircase. He has not gotten to the room yet. We've been reacting to this for like 30 minutes now. What the fuck is going on?
Up here we have all of the different eras of Lego spaceships hanging from the ceilings. I own...
Coconut says one cat in this guy's house and his collection is done. Absolutely. Absolutely. Unleash Nata and Maki in there. Bye-bye. This guy's collection. Over.
Every single Lego space ship, so we have them all hanging from the ceiling here. We've got all the different iterations of the classic space Galaxy Explorer adjacent models, including a couple of mocks here and there. Like, these are not my mocks, but other people's mocks that I've rebuilt because I thought they looked cool, like these two right here. We get into Futuron over here, and then we get into Explorians.
Oh my god, dude, what am I looking at right now? What is this? What is this visual mess? What is this carnage? Maybe you hang a couple of spaceships up there, but like 1,000 of them? What is this, man? Imagine they're actually flying up there. This is what a highway pileup looks like.
Space Police 3, we've got Blacktron Future Generation, M-Tron, Space
What are you even pointing at? It's like pointing at stuff. It's like, we got this, I just see you pointing at the ceiling, and there's a bunch of shit hanging on there. What is going on?
Space 1, Space Police 2, Mars Mission.
What are you pointing at? We don't know.
Alien Conquest, Unitron, more Mars Mission, Galaxy Squad, Realistic Space.
And they look so ugly. Like, he gets to look at them from the bottom, and the bottom is just all like studs. All the detail is at the top, so he's looking at all these Lego sets from the worst angle. Like, at least he's flipped some of the... I guess he learned at some point, and he started flipping them upside down like those. So he can look at the right side up, but like, what is this?
I'm probably missing some Ice Planet over there. Yep, don't forget Ice Planet. There's a lot, and we're not going to be...
all these Batman bat wings and stuff on the...
Probably missing some Ice Planet over there. Yep.
Bacon and Megs, hello, thank you for being here.
Don't forget Ice Planet. There's a lot, and we're not going to be able to go through every single one, but I love Lego Space.
Oh, and now we get another look at the background behind him. Oh my god, dude. Mauricio says, crazy how a hobby can become this much of an obsession. Yeah, this is, at this point, this is hoarding. This is no longer a hobby. This is some kind of an addiction.
Grew up playing with Lego Space, so these are some of my favorite sets of all time, and that's why I wanted to open the collection up with Lego Space, because those are just some of the best. But before we actually move into...
Yeah, 10K for that little minifigure is insane. Like, I have a Spider-Man minifigure that looks 95% the way there, and it was like, you know, $5. It's insane.
Here, there's some stuff we have to take a look at over here first.
That's like a Lebanese family's entire yearly income in some cases.
As we exit the staircase, I was able to wall mount the Lego Architecture Skyline sets. One of my hobbies is that I love to travel the world, and I think I've been to actually all of these places, except Shanghai. I need to go there at some point. And Sydney, I still need to go to Australia, but I've been to all the other ones. So I had to display all of these different places in these cities.
I mean, look, we're not here to make fun of the outfit, but like all white, you got white pants. That was pointed out in another video, but that is kind of insane. Like a white shirt with white pants? Come on, man. Come on.
Skylines altogether, because I just love traveling so much, and I want to travel to as many countries as I can in my lifetime, and that's why I wanted to...
And for someone who's dressed in like all white, how could you have this explosion of color in your house? Like, I don't understand it.
As well as some of these...
Maybe he's trying to offset all the color in the house with just white clothes.
Exclusive Lego architecture stuff like the Lego campus. You could only get this if you were there on like opening day as a Lego employee at their campus in Denmark, so it's a super rare set. We've got some of the Lego factories over there.
Super rare, but again, looking at this as one of like 30,000 pieces that he just has hanging, literally hanging off a wall, you can't tell. You can't tell if this is a $5 set. Like, to me, this looks like a $20 set from here. This looks like nothing. This is a horrible way to display stuff. Wait, hey, let me try to see what was your deleted comment. YouTube deleted my comment. What you said was, this is ugly as fuck. I'm sorry. It's hideous, Haley. Hideous. The city skylines are the coolest part so far for me. The city ones are cool. I don't like Lego architecture. To me, they're not interesting. Like, for example, although Rivendell is a lot of architecture, but at least this is like Lord of the Rings architecture. I don't think I would personally interested in rebuilding like a cityscape or something.
We have the original Lego house exclusive set, which was before the house even opened, so that one's super rare as well. Up there, we have some Lego art.
I couldn't tell this was rare, man. It's hidden by this
sets like the
Eiffel
Milky
Tower.
Way, one of my favorite Lego art sets of all time, as well as the world map, which made sense to put alongside the architecture stuff. And then over here, an
I can't
artwork
even see it because of the light, dude.
of one of my favorite YouTubers ever. I think he makes some of the best Lego videos out there. He's called Duckbricks, if you haven't heard of him. So he's right there. And then, of course, we have the Spider-Man art piece. And then here are some of the most special items in my collection.
Oh my god, dude. He put the art of himself. He put this generic, whatever, like, just Lego. Honestly, it looks like AI art. I don't want to say it's a fact because it's probably done by an original artist, but like, you know what I mean? Just like this Lego version of him that any like software can pop out shit out of you. He put that at the top, and then he has those rare one-of-one original art like at the floor at his
art piece.
level.
And then here are some of the most special items in my collection because these are original hand-drawn advertisements.
I can really tell how special it is that you had to sit on the floor, you know, where you have to crouch to look at them while that generic ass piece of art of yourself is right up there, eye level, and then you have to crouch to look at these one-of-ones.
For Lego magazines, hand-drawn by Christian Faber. So he actually was in charge of making all of these specialized advertisements, from the conception to the photographing to actually making all the models. And these are the hand-drawn artwork that he actually presented to the advertising companies as part of his review to get these made into actual Lego advertisements.
These are beautiful pieces of art. I can't believe you have these on the fucking floor.
So super special. He was kind enough to donate these to my collection, and this isn't all of them.
Donate? Motherfucker, you don't need anyone donating shit to your collection. You got to be donating shit to other people. Why aren't you making donations to other people?
He actually gave me a lot more. There's a whole stack, and these are just the ones I've been able to frame so far. So stay tuned. I'm probably going to do a separate video on all of those. And then here are his original.
Gave him more? He barely has room for these. Why are you giving him more for?
Sketches for Lego Exoforce. These are literally the
You should donate them to me. We need the support over here.
very first sketches that inspired Exoforce.
Guys, the stream is currently at a total of 69 views.
Back then it was called Battle Peak. So I had to showcase them here because this is just such a nice piece of Lego history to have in my collection. Okay, moving on to this.
Guys, by the way, we're one subscriber away from 1,280 subscribers. We need one more subscriber and we'll be at 1,280. Does one more person want to subscribe to the channel? Holy shit! We just got 5 gifted memberships, folks. 5 Tino's Playroom gifted memberships. I wasn't saying, Haley, I wasn't saying donate to me. I was saying the artist should donate to me, not you. But thank you. Haley, folks, single-handedly populating the Tino's memberships. And again, to our beloved members, this was supposed to be an exclusive membership stream just for you guys, but thank you guys for allowing me to share this with everyone else as I experiment on this channel, experiment with streaming. This is a crazy experiment. I'm streaming early on my second channel, so we're just trying things out. Thank you so much, Haley. That is so very kind. You have been the MVP of this channel. All of Tino's friends, they're really Haley's friends. Thank you so much, Haley.
Right here,
let's update the numbers. So we have 5 new. So we're at 73. Holy fuck.
We have a very special Lego set to me. It's very near and dear to my heart because this is actually the official Lego set that was released to tie into our win on Lego Masters Season 4. Now, the
That is hideous.
story behind this is that basically the prize of winning the show was that they would turn our model into an official Lego set. And we built the World Wonderliner, which you can see here.
Haley, you crazy. Thank you so much. That's so kind. And by the way, guys, we have a second stream tonight on the main channel. It's going to be super fun. Had two choices. There's a Cavernacle made an Ethan Klein video, which I was tempted to react to because those are always slam dunks. But I was like, you know what? We already did an Ethan Klein reaction this week, so we're doing another very fun episode. And we'll leave the Ethan Klein reaction for later in the week, maybe tomorrow afternoon or something.
Was a giant airplane, and I honestly thought they were going to make it a giant airplane Lego set. I thought it was going to be a pretty big airplane with maybe some bricks you could use to build your own world landmarks, but instead
Look at all the Batmobiles, dude. Like yesterday, remember how happy we were building, except for that sticker malfunction. How happy were we building that Batmobile? And look how happy I am right now. It's like right next to me, and I can appreciate this one because it's the only one that I have, so it means something to me. It's the one, you know. Look at this guy's Batmobile collection, dude.
But in a different direction.
They don't even fit in the frame.
So I was flown out to Denmark, top secret, brought into a room. They were, as I know, which to my surprise was not a big plane, but
I
actually
was flown into a room.
world map, which you can hang on your wall.
I don't want to bully the guy. Okay, I don't want to be mean.
And given that duck bricks is super cool to get, a little strange of a choice, I think, but I like it. You know, it's an interesting build, and it is
How long have you been talking about this? It's not that interesting.
very, very cool to have duck bricks be featured in Cases Me on the instruction.
Move on to the Batmobiles.
Of course, I have they were like Batman. Of course, all the way over here is every single Lego Batman vehicle ever made, from the small to the big. And yes, we're counting magazine gifts, we're counting poly bags. If it is a Batman-themed vehicle, it is mounted to this wall.
What the fuck, man? Okay, look. I mean, beautiful. Look at this tumbler. Look at that one.
Some of the
I
smaller ones are
spotted
down
mine,
at the
by the
bottom.
way.
I want to call out the
Here we are, folks. This is mine. This is our Batmobile right here. That's the one I have. The sad little one. I mean, look, that's the latest. That's the latest one that they're selling play scale. This is it. Look, even tinier than this one. Tinier than this one. This little baby right here. Oh, look at this little. It's so beautiful. I love my little Batmobile, and I don't want any bigger one. Honestly, bigger than this would be overkill. Like, what would I do with a massive? It needs to be minifigure scale. If the minifigures can't chill inside and the size makes sense, I don't want it. If it's that big, it's for like a doll. I don't collect dolls. Okay, this is ours, right here. It's not even a speck in this guy's collection. It's nothing, but there it is. And to me, it means the world.
Bat Pod, which was a really special, exclusive kind of raffle-only gift, which you could get if you participated in a Lego VIP or Insiders raffle. So that is super cool. And then,
Drax says, imagine falling over in his house. You'll end up owing him $12,000. Like, you trip, you break a couple of sets box in, like, oh my god, duck bricks, I'm so sorry, I'm hurt, I broke my arm. It doesn't matter that you broke your arm, right? You broke my dual molded minifig from the Denmark Lego store manager convention, which is worth $14,000. Like, what convention? The Danish Lego store manager Lego convention? It's worth how much? What? Really?
of course, we have a lot of these larger
I don't have any health insurance.
scale Batman vehicles, and I did actually get Will Arnett to sign the Batmobile windscreen from his version of the Batmobile right here. So I kind of just tucked that away right there. And he also signed the hood right over the sticker of the movie Batmobile, which is so, so cool.
Haley says, any friend of Tino is a friend of mine. Well, thank you, Haley. Also says, this is less of a tour and more of look of how cool I am. Yeah, he's focusing so much on whatever he's participated in. Like, oh, this set was made custom for me. And talks about it for 15 minutes. Drax says it's the blocked nose that might be annoying. Miles Murphy Cork says, Lego Master sounds like a good show. I might have to check that out. It does sound kind of interesting. And if you do check it out, let us know. I mean, if this guy participated and won season 4, it can't be that good of a show.
I was able to get him to sign it right when I won Lego Masters.
Jess Polito says he wasn't bullied enough as a kid. You might have a point there, honestly.
Awesome. I guess I also had him sign the Ultimate Batmobile as well. I guess I really whipped out like 5 things for him to sign. So big shout out to Will Arnett here. He signed a lot of these. But then
He must have loved you. Celebrities love signing shit for people that they know they're gonna. At least this guy's not trying to resell them. If he had gotten them to sign just so that he could resell it on the aftermarket, that's kind of obnoxious. At least
we have
At least he's keeping them. At least he loves. I used to have a Batmobile like this one. I used to have the George Clooney movie Batmobile. The movie sucked, but that Batmobile was dope. I used to have that as like an action figure scale size. That was dope. And with the Batman action figure, obviously, that was a really nice Batmobile. Kind of looked like this one.
all of these ones. I just love the 1989 Batwing hanging above the door here. Just is so cool. It's very striking as a silhouette. So definitely one of my favorite.
That is a very nice set, but again, because it's not play scale, like to me, if I'm gonna get a Lego ship, it's got to be the size of the characters. Like it has to make sense for the character to sit inside that ship and like fly around. This is like when it's a giant, just a Lego model, like rebuilding a car, but it's like that big. A Lego model that's that big, I don't want that. The Lego has to be able to sit in there. That's why I love this tumbler. It's Lego character size. It's a minifigure size, minifigure scale. This, while beautiful, I would want this to be smaller in order to fit Batman. As long as it makes sense with the Batman minifigure size, then I'm cool with something like this.
Lego Batman-oriented sets of all time. Moving on to here, we have a collection of every single LEGO Dimensions item. This is every single LEGO Dimensions figure, as well as all of the different micro builds and the portals, so you can see all of them as
My God, man.
we go on down home to some of the strangest LEGO licenses. Did you know they made LEGO Beetlejuice, the A-Team, Mission Impossible, E.T. They made LEGO Back to the Future, of course that one's a common one, Ghostbusters, Portal, Doctor Who, Teen Titans Go, DC, Lord of the Rings, Adventure Time. They made Knight Rider.
Dude, insane. Let's move a little bit away from the walls, wall displays. Just like coins?
Is one of my favorite themes. So we've got the elemental mechs over here, and then up here we have some of the other ninja mechs, where you can see one of my favorites of all time, Cole's Quake mech from the movie, which is
You
super
could totally tell he's one of your favorites. By the way, you've given it such a prime spot in your collection. Just, you know, one corner of a wall on top of 100 other fucking sets.
super cool. On the trend of Cole getting the best LEGO mechs, over here we have the
The
Typer,
spider
super
legs
cool.
are like over.
On the trend of Cole getting the best LEGO mechs,
Look at this one. It's like he's got this on top of 3 other sets.
over here we have the Titan mechs, which I actually didn't mention. We've got our series of Titan mechs, and I've included extra space to hopefully one day be able to add
Wait, they have Adventure Time Lego sets? I did not pay attention to that.
a Kai and Nia Titan mech.
There's Adventure Time Lego. Wait. Let's try to find this again. When did we go over Adventure Time? These guys right here, right? Was it over here? Oh, look at these Simpsons ones. They're nice. Was this Adventure Time?
Is every single LEGO Dimensions figure, as well
Oh,
as
this isn't this? No, that's from the Lego movie.
all of the different micro builds and the portals, so you can see all of them as we go on down home to some of the strangest LEGO licenses. Did you know they made LEGO Beetlejuice, the A-Team, Mission Impossible, E.T. They made LEGO Back to the Future, of course that one's a common.
Oh, there they are. That's Adventure Time. Holy shit. Yo, that is crazy. What? Okay, this is a Lego. This is retired, but this is like you get to build them, I guess, as like large figures. Is this what he has? Is this what he's showing off? Oh, those look different. Yeah, no, those are different. Okay, let's see what Adventure Time stuff they have here. It seems like the only thing. I think they're like one of ones or something. Ingenious Baboon says, I like the overwhelming aspect. It's like part of his style. I think it's a horrible style though. So that seems to be the only Adventure Time set that they have, where you have to like build the figures yourself. Bricklink reference catalog. Okay, so there they are. But I don't know how you get them. I don't know what set contains these.
One, Ghostbusters, Portal, Doctor Who, Teen Titans Go, DC, Lord of the Rings, Adventure Time. They made Knight Rider, Sonic, The Goonies, The Gremlins, and so much more. There's a lot of really...
Yo, Bacon, you got a membership? Were you one of the... Did you get one of Haley's memberships? Yo, Bacon and Megs got it. Wolfboy420. Awesome. Bacon Mabruk. Came to say hi as a non-member, came back as a member.
Wacky licenses here, and it's super cool to see all of them factored into this display, as well as all the micro builds that went with them. My walls at some point. Over onto these shelves, though, let's take a look at what I've got over here.
What's
I
this?
wanted to be comprehensive here.
Prototype and test mold Lego bricks.
Just remind myself where I can find all of these, but long story short, these were prototype and test bricks made in different iterations of Lego through their factories to actually try out what it took to make the Lego brick. And that's why a lot of them don't even have the Lego logo on the studs. A lot of them are marked with like A, B, or C because they were doing A, B, and C testing. And a lot of them are marbled as well. And around it are all sorts of Q pieces. Q parts are elements that are not made in standard sets, so they're produced in colors you cannot find in official sets, like
That's crazy. He has a wall of molds.
these colored mixel joints up here, but Legolands get them for their master model builders, and I've been lucky enough to actually been able to go to Legoland, California. I went to the model shop, and they said, you know what? Why don't, for promotional reasons, you build whatever you want to build, and you can take it home. And when they told me that...
It's crazy, dude. Okay, wait. Let's skip ahead to the Millennium Falcons. Oh, he has the dark one on the floor. Oh, guys, the one that I was just telling you guys, I would love to own this. Look where he has this thing displayed. Literally, you could kick this thing accidentally. And I'm like, here, I'm like, oh, guys, look at this thing. I even loaded up a video to show it to you guys. Like, look, I want this thing. His is on the floor.
Millennium Falcons. So we've got the UCS Millennium Falcons from the old one to the new one, the mini scale ones, the Dark Falcon down there, which is one of my favorites of all time. There's this
One of his favorites of all time. Oh, one of your favorites of all time, you say, Doug Bricks. Really? How does that make any sense? Holy shit. Maximus Cesare. Maximus Cesare has just gifted 5 Tino's Playroom memberships. We've got 5 new Tino's friends, folks. Holy shit. W's in the chat. We got Haley D and Maximus coming in with the hook, with the cross. 1, 2, 10 new Tino's friends today. Oh, you guys are way too kind. Maximus, what a kind and generous donation of the channel. Thank you so, so much. It has cheered me up from seeing this Dark Falcon here on the floor. It has cheered me up, believe it or not.
no space for it anywhere else. I hope they don't make another one anytime soon because I think we're at capacity here. But then we have all the other ones from the very first Millennium Falcon, very rudimentary using the Lego UFO panels right there, and then going all the way over to the Rise of Skywalker one, which you can see is one of the more modern.
DG or Wheat was just gifted a membership. Lou Klein got it. Clara, advisory warning, where is Yandi? 3936. That is way too kind. That is way too generous. And again, this was meant to be a members-only live stream, but as an experiment, I open this up to the public. Thanks to the generosity of our members, this is a stream for the people. What we could do afterwards is I can make this members exclusive so that just the members can catch up on it later. We could maybe do that, but I figured let's test this out a little bit.
Ones where they finally cracked how to have a pretty
Greatest community. Tino has the best friends, folks. Tino has the best friends. Drax says, I bet if you message this guy, he'd send you a rare Lego piece. Well, not after this video, but also I don't think so. I think he's too attached. Like, this guy's a hoarder. He doesn't even know what he has, but like, he would not want to give anything away. It would hurt his soul.
seamless round dish back here, which is super cool. Of course, I had to have this keychain one here as well because that does count. Okay. Moving on from that, let us move into here. This is probably the only...
I still can't believe he has it on the floor, bro.
No space for it anywhere else. I hope...
Look how nice this thing is. Again, I should message Bricking about this. I'll do that right after the stream. Look at this. I got a whole video about it. Look.
Hey guys, Medieval and
This
welcome.
guy hated it. I just want to show you guys the interior. Look at the interior, guys. Let's mute him. We don't need to listen to him talk and complain that he doesn't like it. Look at that interior. Like, it is a lot of black. So apparently it's going to be like a dust magnet. And look at all these stickers. Oh my god, they're already giving me anxiety. You got a little Darth Jar Jar. You can remove his throne chair, and it's got like this holocron behind it. You got a bed for Luke Skywalker to chill on. This is again Stoner Luke. A video game section. Look at that. You got a video game controller so he can play because he's a stoner, lazy stoner. You got a TV, a flat screen TV in there. Like I need this. I feel like I want this, you know? White Darth Vader. You got a white Darth Vader where he's actually a good guy, not an evil person. Look at this. I don't know, man. I think I need to have this. I think this is one that I have to have. And it honestly, like, it looks better than these. Like, I already have, like, if I buy a fucking Millennium Falcon, I already have a Han Solo, I have a Luke, I have all of that stuff. I have a Chewbacca. I would much rather have this thing. And you got all these alternate characters. Bro, I think I'm gonna have to do this thing. I think I'm gonna, god damn it. God damn it, let me send the link. I'm gonna tell Mustafa from Bricking that I'm live, so I can't listen to his voice note right now. But I gotta do this. I'll listen to it. After the stream. But also, I think I need to order this eventually. Bam. Message them. Guys, Mustafa from Bricking.com. If you're in Lebanon and you want any Lego set, we're going to get to the Lego sets that I want to get later. And we will react. But he's hooking it up. He's getting me stuff that is like sold out in the States. He can get his hands on them. The best.
Hope they don't make another one anytime soon because I think we're at capacity
The
here.
best. Just like Maximus Cesare and Haley D anointing us with 10 Tino's friends today.
But then we have all the other ones from the very first
This is nuts, okay.
non-Lego thing I collect aside from watches, and these are all of the Galaxy's Edge exclusive lightsabers, which I had to mount to my walls. But
There's something disturbing about the ones that come like bent like this. I don't know what it is, folks. It's very like phallic. It's very penis coated. What? It's just a random wall. You just have these random lightsabers hanging on there.
all of the Galaxy's Edge exclusive lightsabers, which I had to mount to my walls. But then, of course,
Bacon and Meg says, my friend gave me one of the flower Legos. I hate it so much. Lol, it collects dust in my garage now instead of my kitchen. Well, people read the Lego floral ones are the botanicals are some of the highest selling Lego sets. Crazy, but actually, if you put it in front of your window, apparently Lego sunlight is not good for Lego sets. Sadly.
I also got some of the Bricker Builds lightsabers as well. These are, yes, made fully out of Lego, and they are somewhat wieldable. I wouldn't swing them around, but, you know, you can see you can kind of wield them, so super cool to have these, and I will find a better place to put these. They're kind of just sitting here with the other...
Oh, you'll find a better place? You don't say. Guys, we're halfway through, by the way. He hasn't even gone to the main hall.
Lightsabers for now, and I will probably figure out a way to mount them on my walls at some point. Over onto these shelves, though, let's take a look at what I've got over here, kind of tucked away. And right here are the Harry Potter sets. Not all of them, but some of them I do.
Look at all these dinosaurs. Did someone just subscribe to the channel, folks? We might be at 1280. Folks, we did it. Whoever just subscribed, thank you. You have just helped us reach 1,280 subbies. I think I can... Was it Wolfboy 420? Wolfboy 420. I think you just subscribed to the channel, right? Thank you so much. I don't know, but we have 1,200. We're at 1,280 subbies, folks. Let's go.
do own every single Harry Potter set, but they're kind of scattered around my collection in different areas. Here are some of the more modern ones. So we have some of the more modern modular ones. We go up here and we go to some of these lower scale buildings. We've got like the
So this is the Harry Potter section? What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, 1 second.
Got over here, kind of tucked away. And right here are the Harry Potter sets. Not all of them, but some of them. I do own every single Harry Potter set, but they're kind of scattered around my collection in different areas. Here are some of the more modern ones.
What's this
So we
black
have some
stuff
of the more
here? What is this thing?
modern modular ones. We go up here and we go to some of these lower scale buildings. We've got like the Diagon Alley sets, and then we have the Dursley.
Where's Diagon Alley? What are you talking about? This? On the side of the wall? My guy, the wood on the shelf is like bent because of all the weight of all the Lego he has on it. You see how it's bent? Look at that. Just Polito says, I keep forgetting whether I'm 35 or 36, but then Anthony reminds me because we're pretty much the same exact age. Well, I'm 35 and I will be 36 on September 26th at the end of the summer. So I'm currently 35 if that helps you, Jess. What is this? This is not collecting. Yeah, exactly. Drac, this is hoarding.
His house and so on and so forth. And then up here is a look.
Whoa. Did you hear that cough?
Sets, and then we have the Dursley's house and so on and so forth. And then up here is a look.
Yo. Shit, your cameraman needs a glass of water, dude. He's been following you around for 90 minutes. Have you offered him a glass of water, something to drink, anything? Speaking of which, I need to get some water. Where's my water?
At every single Lego dinosaur ever made. And I did display them next to the Bionicle dinosaurs, which are not official Lego sets, but I recently ran a contest for builders to make their own Bionicle dinosaurs, and I built the top 10 winning entries. So that's why they're all there. But the rarest one has got to be the exclusive T-Rex, which was only given away during a very...
Guys, by the time you see my shelf, it's gonna be so, my stuff is gonna be so fucking organized. Literally, where Rivendell is, it's just gonna be Rivendell. Nothing other than Rivendell. It's so nice, it's so clean. I might put some like fake foliage around it or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to add some life to it. On top of Rivendell, you're gonna have the Cantina, Star Wars Mos Eisley Cantina, nice and clean. Under Rivendell, where I currently have my Lego boxes, you're gonna have my Clone Wars vignette, where it's going to be an action scene with the ATTE clone thing and like armies running at each other. That's going to be a whole thing. And then the top shelf, like on top of where these things are right now, like where One Piece is, there's going to be the Cantina. Over that, on top of the shelf, I'm going to put the One Piece set and all these other extra sets that currently don't have a home until I build my second Lego shelf eventually. This channel will be funding all of my Lego stuff. Okay, that's how I'm thinking about it. That's the goal. Let's get this channel popping.
Limited promotional run, and you can only get it in Europe. I think there's only like 5...
I can't believe this is his Harry Potter display. Like, oh my god, dude. What is this? This is like
500, I want to say 500 or 5,000, around that much. I guess that's a big difference, but it's still one of the rarest items in my collection. You can see the dino here, and of course the box there. And I may be one of the only people in the world that has opened theirs. Of course, we've got Bowser playing.
You paid $5,000 potentially for this fucking orange dinosaur that looks like ass? What is this?
The Lego Ideas piano here. He is a bit buried, and this is what I'm going to say that...
What?
Bowser playing the Lego Ideas piano here. He is a bit buried.
Where? Have Bowser playing the piano? Where, dude? He's behind the Harry Potter castle. He's behind this. Bowser probably costs like $1,000. He has him playing the piano behind. He's hidden behind the castle.
This is what I'm going to say, that a lot of these items are definitely going to be sort of a work in progress. Again, as I mentioned, my goal for this collection is to be able to open up a Lego museum one day. But until that happens, I have...
When? And again, do you see this cantina that's next to him, folks? This is one of my holy grail sets. I appreciate this cantina set almost as much as I love Rivendell. It's a holy grail set. I spent over $550. I spent $620. I'll fucking say it. With tax, plus tax, I spent $620 to get this retired set. I'm never going to spend this much money ever again in my life on a Lego set, by the way. I know I'm crazy. That was my little crazy moment. I just had to have it. It's retired, and the more you wait, the more expensive. I got it at the cheapest price you can get it, honestly. And it's now sold out in all of Lebanon. You can't even get it. Bricking has just ordered 15 more. It's probably going to cost more now because it's retired. So he just has it hanging right there on the wall.
the space that I work with. I know a lot of folks in the comments say, dude, just get a bigger space, get a warehouse, and I'm gonna be honest, I do not want to have to move these items more than once. I think moving them once is gonna be hassle enough. Wait till you see the video on that. So I'm not—
You have a video moving this? I would love to see that. Show me. Duck bricks moving. Do you have this? I am moving. This was 1 year ago. 4 years ago. Hasn't done it yet. NYC apartment tour. He has 2 apartments? Guys, he has an— oh my god. He has an Lego apartment. A tour of my New York Lego themed apartment. We gotta take a look at that real quick once we're done with this.
Tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and I have a bit of an important life update and—
So he's moving to NYC, but the collection is still here? Okay, fuck it. He hasn't moved the collection yet. Did we get an update on my Lego sticker sheet? Did he accept my $7 offer? Come on. Come on, accept my $7 offer. Hasn't responded yet. Rude.
super motivated to move them to a warehouse where they're going to sit until I open a museum. If I can keep making this space as space optimized as it can be, I will keep using this space because I have it until I one day have enough funds to open a museum, and then all of it will be moved. But until that happens, I kind of have to work with the space I have. So we just have to keep on packing things in tighter. Moving on to some of these shelves here and drawers, I have all of these Star Wars vehicles that don't make sense to be hanging, so...
Oh, nice. This, I think, this white one right here that I'm encircling with my mouse, this is a ship that comes with the cantina. It's one of the side builds of the Mos Eisley cantina. He just has it sitting in this fucking drawer.
A lot of these are kind of low to the ground based vehicles, submarines, speeders, walkers. Some of the walkers are over there, but pod racers, you get the gist of it. So a lot of these items here. And then here are some of the playset buildings. So we've got like the throne room or Snoke's room or the Yoda's hut set, another throne room, the hallway set. So all sorts of like land based.
You have 2 throne rooms. Give one away. Give one to kids.
Star Wars sets. Yoda's hut is over there as well. So lots of items there. And then it kind of continues over here where you have...
Oh my god, man. Like, I might run into this issue. Like, for example, I bought... Let me show you, okay? Let's give examples here. Let's do a show and tell.
Just a mix of different things, mostly just Star Wars stuff, like the Rathtar escape. You've got like the claw tank, the spider tank from the Mandalorian, and then you've got different types of land vehicles over there. Okay, down there is a custom mosaic I made to celebrate Lego Bionicle. This was something I actually made as one of the very first...
I think I can speak to some of the stuff that he's running into. I don't want to just criticize him for the sake of criticizing. Let me also relate, I guess, a little bit. So as you guys know, I've been telling you I'm going to build a clone army. So I bought this whole big clone ship, this ATT, etc. And I also bought this clone battle pack. Okay, it comes with 4 clones and 5 battle droids. So, and I bought 3 of this pack. I bought this pack 3 times. So it gives me a total of, 12 clones and, 15... battle droids that I can place against each other. It's good for army building. But for example, this doesn't just come with the clones. This also comes with this, like spider build. It comes with a speeder for the clones. It comes with a little like cannon for the clones. I might not need all of this stuff. I essentially bought this because I wanted the clone minifigures, and I'm going to use those big spiders as, stuff to put in front of the clones. Like that's going to be the enemy that the clones are fighting, and I have 3 spiders, so it'll be more imposing. But for example, I might not need that clone speeder right there, so I might just build 1, but I don't need the 2 others. So if this guy's also buying a lot of battle packs and he has all this extra stuff, you might get to a point where you have some extra parts, extra pieces. I get that. I might run into that on a very small scale. This guy's running into that problem on a massive scale.
Duck Bricks videos ever back in 2020, and I'm very happy with it. I think you can very clearly see what it's supposed to be, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. Okay, moving on from that.
So Jess says, doesn't plastic burn like petroleum? Seems like a dangerous fire hazard. Haley says, I said that earlier, and that's what YouTube removed. You guys are trying to save lives, and YouTube's trying to stop you from spreading good information.
In the ceiling and the skies above me, we have all of
plastic is pretty flammable. I don't know if it like catches fire like the way you're thinking, because I've burnt action figures in the past when I was a kid. I've lit some action figures on fire. It takes a while for them to like catch fire. You know, they melt, but they don't just catch fire like that.
Flying Lego Marvel ships I decided to mount. So I didn't mount all of them because we get random jets all the time, but I wanted to showcase all of the Guardians of the Galaxy Ravager style.
Beautiful way to show them off. Look at that. And by the way, this Guardian of the Galaxy one is one that I'm looking, we'll get to that later. That's one I'm looking to buy, honestly. It's a beautiful one, the Milano, and apparently it's pretty rare and it's sold out in the States, so I might be getting one.
Ships, which we have hanging from the ceiling here. Pretty much all of the Quinjets over here and all of the helicarriers, which you can see above me. And then, of course, we get all the way up front and we have the X-Men jets as well. Over here, we have an area dedicated to realistic flight. So, of course, if we had realistic spaceships and satellites over here, we have a space dedicated to realistic flight over here. Here we've got the Sopwith Camels.
Arsonist Anthony, hell yeah, oh yeah. I used to torture some of my action figures just for story purposes, you know what I mean? Like it was, but like you could never go back. But I've burnt like 3 action figures. One of them a football player. I had a Ronaldo action figure. For some reason, I burnt that motherfucker. And I had the goalkeeper Tafared, and I burnt his arm off. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. But yeah, action figures over the gas stove, ba-bam. Classic fun time.
We've got helicopters that are really nice. Like, I love this Dino Attack helicopter, so I had to have it hanging.
Look at this thing like hanging off. Half of this thing is hanging off the shelf. If anyone moves wrong, the whole thing fucking drops on someone's head, gives them an instant concussion.
The Wright Flyer, we have the original Leonardo da Vinci Flyer up there as well, so I had to have that hanging. And then right alongside it is the large-scale Hogwarts Castle in microscale that they did that was super big, as well as a lot of...
You can tell it's big. It's hanging off your shelf.
2001 Harry Potter sets, which are combined in a modular display. Directly behind me, you can see some LEGO Star Wars Master Builder playsets. We have the Tatooine set right here. So this is the...
Yay, this is the one that I just spent $600 on.
Mos Eisley Cantina. And
I mean, look, I guess he did give it its due. Look at that. It has a whole wall, doesn't it?
I put all of the other iterations of the Mos Eisley Cantina and like Obi-Wan Kenobi's hut as well alongside it because it just made sense to put it there. The UCS Landspeeder goes there as well. The original Cloud City, which is one of the rarest LEGO sets of all time. Very funky set.
Half of it is blocked by this LEGO sign right here. You can't even see it.
Not a really great set, although it is kind of fun to play with. And then we have the newer Cloud City right here, along with the different twin pod Cloud cars. One of the other very rare sets we have right up there is the LEGO Inside Tour Vault set, which I will do a separate video on if I haven't published that already. And then
the camera guy is struggling to get a shot of this thing.
Alongside it, we have the newer version of the LEGO Harry Potter Great Hall, plus the brand new LEGO...
Samsung says, next stream idea, burning a LEGO set. Sure. Which one can we burn, folks? Should I burn my beloved Tumblr? Our new baby? Never. I love this thing. I love my baby.
LEGO T-Rex skeleton looming behind it. Also up top, we have some of the Legend of Zelda sets, so you can kind of see those right there. We've got the LEGO Ideas Jaws set. We've got some other large-scale sets like the Ideas Treehouse, and then, of course, one of the Bricklink Designer Program Forest Men Castle sets, too. Hanging here, we have the Dune Ornithopter, one of my favorite sets of all time, as well as a custom version of the model.
Haley, whatever gets us the views. Y'all want me to burn some LEGO sets? Let's burn some LEGO sets. What should I buy? Let's burn a very expensive one. You guys want to light Rivendell on fire? Burn, elves, burn! Never, never. You guys are crazy, my baby.
That I made all the way back when I thought there was never ever going to be any world in which LEGO would ever make a Dune set.
Guys, given my new LEGO addiction, I'm going to have to start streaming double. Expect double the hours of streaming. I've been streaming like 3 hours a day sometimes, you know what I mean? That's it, we're done. We're going to be doing 2 streams a day, but do expect a lot more content on this channel. I'm going to try to do a lot of live streams. Sometimes when LEGO unveils their new products, I'm just going to go over LEGO's new product announcements and just tell you what I would buy and what is shit looking. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to have some fun with this.
And oh boy, am I glad to have been wrong. Over here, we've got some other LEGO artwork pieces. So I tried to include some different artwork pieces like the sunflowers. Then we have the Great Wave.
Oh my God.
We've got Mona Lisa. And then down there we have Motunui Island.
You know, the wave one looks pretty nice.
The Great Wave.
The Great Wave looks pretty dope.
And then down there we have Motunui Island. Of course, all
right on the floor. Literally on the floor.
Or pillars of art, as I would say. Onto these shelves, we've got a collection of different items, but mostly focused on Lego elves. Every single Lego elves
Focused on what? I can't see anything. I just see a mess. I just see shit on top of shit. Colored plastic on top of colored plastic.
set that doesn't fly is focused right here. We have Legends of Chima. All of the Chima playsets are here. We didn't get a ton, but we got some.
We didn't get a ton. What are you talking about, dude? What am I looking at, guys? I don't know what this is. Look, what are we looking? I don't know what this is.
So they're all focused right here. Some other larger scale stuff here, like the Rock Raiders base and Nightmare Before.
All of his doors are blocked, so that is a fire hazard. Yeah, this is a death trap. This is a death trap, and it's also like a just like an avalanche trap. Like someone could just, all this stuff falls on you, debris.
Christmas idea set, some castle stuff here and there, a lot of Indiana Jones items over here, and there's a separate space dedicated to Indy as well. This is the villain lair shelf, so this is all the different random villain layers plus the Ninja Turtles lair. So we've got like the Agent's lair, Jestro's volcano lair, Antimatter's hideout, the evil Cars oil rig. Funny how two of them were oil rigs. That's actually kind of funny. I guess that's why I put them together. And then down here we have the Lego Adventurers playsets. So Lego Adventurers, we've got the jungle one, the desert one. We have the Chinese themed one back there, the Dino Island one. All sorts of great sets. One of my favorite Lego themes of all time.
This is nuts, dude. Okay, what else does he have? It all looks the same down here.
Stuff behind it as well. Bottom shelf is a lot of miscellaneous side tour set in the form of the System House.
Guys, see that? The Quickie Mart. The Quickie Mart is a very, now if you try to buy the Quickie Mart, this is worth hundreds of dollars. It's discontinued. It's a retired Simpsons set. People love the level of detail inside. He has that buried behind whatever this is, like a Lego store set. You can't even see. I just saw it by accident. I saw the Quickie Mart.
It's right here, which is super rare. Quickie Mart right behind it, and then some other Lego Castle stuff behind it as well. Bottom shelf is a lot of miscellaneous items, and you can kind of see some of the items there.
Oh my god, dude! How do you even sort this stuff? How do you even tell what piece belongs to what set at this point? What is this clusterfuck?
There's not really anything super special here, though. Moving on from that, directly behind me is a custom Lego Bionicle mosaic based around Makuta Pterodax when he took over the body of the great... We've gotten the UK exclusive test pilot color changed creator dinosaur, so that's a pretty rare...
So these are battle droid transporters in Star Wars, and he just has like random dinosaurs in between them.
...one to see. We definitely don't see those around too often. And then down here, we've just got some other miscellaneous items like the Bionicle system set, some Aquazone stuff, Scooby-Doo hidden side, and all that. Moving onwards to these sections here, speaking of hidden side, we've got every single location-based hidden side set right in here. So this is kind of the area for those. I also included all of these superheroes location-based sets here too, so all the Marvel stuff mostly. And then as we go up here, the Avatar stuff.
This is my face. Like trying to decipher what I'm looking at.
Here is the iconic Lego cable car set from Lego Spider-Man. You can choose, Peter. Save the woman you love.
Yeah, Draxus, I had one of them too. With the folding droid racks. I know, I would love to buy one of those. They don't have those brown ones anymore from the Phantom Menace. They sell like a blue one now from the Clone Wars, and it's much smaller. It looks very ugly. I thought about getting one at some point for my Clone War section, but I don't think I'm gonna get one anymore.
Or suffer.
It's just ugly. Like, it would be nice as an addition to my war vignette, but as a singular piece of Lego, I don't like it. I think it's an ugly looking ship. I'll show it to you in a second.
The little children. From that iconic scene, so you've got the cable car hanging right there. One of my favorite sets of all time. I hope
did you do Spider-Man and suffer the little children?
You can choose, Peter. Save the woman you love or suffer the little children. From that iconic scene, so you've got the cable car hanging right there. One of my favorite sets.
All right, so he likes Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Maybe this guy's not as crazy as I thought.
Of all time. I hope they make a modern remake of.
Look at that, it's like a Star Wars droid right on top of these Disney characters here. He's got some alien things right on top of like what?
And then we get into the Wednesday stuff, which kind of just had to figure out.
The way he talks, he doesn't. Like, he's talking as if this is all normal. Like, and then we get to this shelf, and he's talking about it like it's a normal shelf. But to every other normal person watching this, you can see this is a fucking clusterfuck. This is a hoarder. This is a guy with an insane problem, with an addiction. an addiction to buying this stuff. He's literally hoarding. Like, this guy could be on an episode of Hoarders. She's like, now moving on to this shelf, and he's talking about it like it's normal, but it's like fucking insane. Nothing about this is normal.
Place to put them. Some more Avatar items here. Moving up, we've got Avatar, we've got some Marvel stuff, some location stuff, and then
Finding Nemo. What the fuck is this over here?
The bottom shelf here is dedicated to just some rare items, like I guess the second to bottom here. We've got the Lego Fabuland set from the Lego house, and then we have another Lego inside tour set in the form of the system. See what we're getting stuck on here. We're getting stuck.
Does he have a functioning train?
Way around the city. Did we leave anything on the tracks?
Oh, that's his Lego city. Beautiful. Yes, of course.
Right here. And you can see, I haven't run this in a while, so it might go off the tracks, but I have the monorail that goes all the way around the city. Did we leave anything on the tracks there? No? Okay, cool.
Oh, look, so these are the spiders that I have and that I was telling you guys about. That I'm going to have 3 of them because of that battle pack. So yeah, I'm going to have these, but I think I need them to face, because I have a clone army, so I need these to face the clone army. So that'll look pretty good.
All the way around, and it kind of makes a big loop and comes around, and this is using the airport shuttle, one of the rarest Lego monorail sets, and one of my favorites.
Of course, one of the rarest.
So kind of goes all the way to there, and boom, and then we go all the way back around.
Ooh, fail. You know I'll have a problem if I start getting into trains. Guys, I've decided to build a train around my Lego shelf. Then you'll know I have a real problem. Once I'm getting into model trains and train kits and motorized trains, yeah, stop me. Cancel your memberships at that point.
Don't know. Oh, I see what we're getting stuck on here. We're getting stuck on something over here, which is just fine. I'll move it.
Yeah, first it's gonna get stuck on something, on one of the 7,000 collections that you've puked all over this room.
So let me go ahead and grab that. But yeah, monorail comes all the way around here, right down in front of the main square of the town, past the Marvel district, going up into the city district, and then all the way up to the Ninjago.
Oh, look, he's got a clone army just hanging out in his Lego city. How many clones does he have? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, so my 25 clones will look about as much as this, which isn't bad. Not bad. I could obviously get more. I need to get more at some point, but like, hey. I'll buy more when I visit the States.
District goes up to the Ninjago area there and then just turns around. So it's a full-on transit system. You know, we do love public transit here on the Duckbricks channel. I fully support it, and I'm very glad we were able to factor it into our own city. The thing that it actually...
I mean, hey, we love public transit too, but we don't like what's going on over here. Don't make it about public transit.
Hit right back there is this item here, which is super special. It is a Lego Fortnite numbered exclusive llama, and this was given to me because I attended the Lego Fortnite launch event in New York City, which was very, very cool. Okay, moving on from that though, we've got actually some pretty special items here that I want to call out. We do own a copy of one of the original Lego wooden ducks. It's not the very first one, but it is one of the...
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, before Lego ever got into like making these plastic bricks, they used to make wooden toys. And they started off with, I think, these wooden ducks, which was a very iconic thing. So the fact that he owns one of these wooden ducks and it's just fucking sitting here in the middle of this puke of just plastic. Like, dude, put this in a fucking glass case somewhere. Are you fucking shitting me?
Very early ones. If you don't know, Lego started off as a company that made wooden toys. So
I just said that, Duck Bricks. Come on. And this guy's called, by the way, yeah, this guy's whole channel is called Duck Bricks. He should worship this fucking duck. Why is it out in the open like that, man?
Got the duck here. I actually have another duck on its way right now, so very excited to get that, as well as a whole other bunch of wooden toys. We've got like a wooden truck there, and I have some more wooden items kind of scattered around the collection, going back to the very early days of Lego. Also going around here, just want to call out, love Avengers Tower. I think it's very striking in my city. We've got all of the different buildings and the way the city is laid out. I've done a ton of videos on the city, so you can check those out for a detailed look, but I kind of have it broken up into different districts. So we have the Lego Monkey Kid district over here, Lego Friends over...
Haley says, bro, you could tell me that duck costs $5 and I would agree. The way it's displayed, the way he's showing it off, absolutely. It looks like some random thing you pick up at a yard sale.
Here, and then coming around this side, We have Restaurant Row, which is currently home to a demolition derby race, which of course is a common occurrence in New Ducktropolis. All of the different restaurants can be found here. The Jazz Club, we've got the French restaurant, the diner,
With all of these cars, look at that. We got a monster truck parked in front of the Jazz Club.
the Cafe Corner, and all these different race cars from different IPs kind of racing through the streets. Where of course,
Racing through the streets. That's what you're making it look like, my guy. Look at, for example, look at that beautiful diner set that he has. And I'm not even kidding. This is a beautiful diner set. What is this? Like, let's try to find it. Lego diner. Okay, Lego downtown diner. Is this the one that he's looking at? Look at this. Look at this gorgeous fucking set that he has. Give me the full screen photo. Let's show the people. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Wow, this is genuinely beautiful. That's the whole thing. Okay, so you can get it for $180 on eBay. And look at this guy here, man. How
the duck-themed car, different IPs kind of racing through the streets. Where of
you can barely even, it barely even stands out here.
course, the duck-themed car has to be in the lead. Get back, get back. No, duck-themed car pushing
Ooh, Speed Racer.
you forwards. Just yeah, there we go. It's gonna be a photo finish, but you can tell.
Yo, that car is beautiful. That's definitely retired. God, I should stop looking at this. Speed Racer car Lego. Does Bricking have it? It's a speed champion? Speed Racer. Let's see. No, they have Speed Champions, but not Speed Racer. God, I need that car, though. No Speed Champions me. You know what I asked for? Speed Racer. Yeah. Why would you do this to me? This diner's so cool, guys. I could be so close to being one of these Lego addicts. Second, do they still sell the diner? I'm just checking. I'm just curious. I'm not going to buy it, folks. Ooh, it's a retired product. Okay, that's why it's a... That is a beautiful diner set, though.
The duck car is barely in front of this one. Of course, coming along here, we even included some of the Bricklink Eiffel Designer Program sets, like we've got the Lego store right here. And then I managed to include some giant scale statues. I was really inspired by the city in the Lego Ninjago movie, which is very chaotic. There's a million things going on.
And you like that? Of course. Oh my God. Oh, so you guys can't see. Oh my Lord, man. Look at this. The shot is perfect. I love how chaotic it is.
In the Lego Ninjago movie, which is very chaotic. There's a million things going on. And they...
Dude, the guy's got to wipe his camera lens. Yo, man. Oh. Just vomit. Literal plastic vomit all over the screen.
All these big sculptures above the city, kind of similar to that like old Art Deco style of like the Gotham City stuff we used to see as well. But here, of course, we have some large-scale Lego minifigure statues right up here. One is wood, one is the big minifigure, and one is the large-scale, kind of smaller style of minifig there. And then, of course, we wrap our way around, and we are back in the main city. I started to become pretty desperate for wall space, so you'll notice I have
you don't say. You need wall space? I can't tell.
some of the other Lego art sets just kind of on the sides of my city here, and that is because I am
These are kind of ugly. I don't like these. Like these Lego mosaic pieces.
my own original plastic Ferguson tractor, which was one of the icons of original Lego toys.
I don't know. Just the concept of building a Lego set that's not like that doesn't look like a painting, like a car or something, and just sticking it on the side of the wall just does not sit well with me. It is such a weird display choice.
So it's going to be really cool to display those next to each other. Over here is Lego Forma. This was a very short-lived concept they did as a Kickstarter campaign to try to have kind of this swimming fish. Didn't really perform as well as Lego had hoped, so they never made more of them, but it is a cool experiment showing something Lego was kind of trying out. Here's one of my favorite
The fish. Oh, look at all of this, dude.
Lego idea sets, the exosuit, kind of a callback to Lego classic space there.
Standing right on top of his Polaroid camera.
Designed by the legendary Peter
Right in front of Wally.
Reed, who also wrote the book about Lego space and kind of wrote his own story behind it. And then we have some employee gift stuff here as well. Like this is celebrating 50 years on track, so 50 years of Lego Trains, which was an employee exclusive gift. I do own every single Lego employee gift, but a lot of those can be found over in that room over there, which we're going to get to. Okay. Moving onwards to some of these other items here, let's actually take a look inside these shelves because these are all of their own Lego shelves. And basically, all of this is dedicated to Lego Minecraft. So you have Minecraft, all of these shelves over here. Ooh, those are Comic-Con exclusive Lego pins, so that's pretty cool. But otherwise, just all Minecraft stuff. And Minecraft continues over here. So we've got here, and a little spill over here.
This is hideous. Oh.
In the sense that you buy it for the figures because you like the figures, and you don't necessarily buy them for the sets. Not saying all the sets are bad. I'm just saying that a lot of these are.
Okay, again, this is the battle pack stuff. This is my example where if you're getting a lot of stuff just for some minifigures, then you end up with extra builds. I get how you can end up with some of the stuff. Just don't build it. Keep them in the bags. Use the pieces in your. Why are you building them and sticking them in drawers?
Just random jets and bikes and motorcycles and planes and cars and just random stuff that I don't really think has a strong reason to have displayed on my walls, but we keep getting more superhero stuff, so they all kind of go here. At one point, I'd like to hang the Eternal ship, the Domo. I think it'd be cool to hang some of the better ones too, like the Black Panther flyer is actually pretty cool, so I want to hang that.
I mean, imagine buying Lego sets, and he says he collects them, but like if it doesn't have value for him to display, he just sticks it in a drawer like that. Why get it? Don't get it. Haley says it's my kitchen junk drawer. We all have those drawers, but not for Lego. What is this? Like kitchen, you end up with these kitchen junk drawers over the years and stuff like that. You know, a bunch of necessities. But these are, he's making the choice to buy these. He's buying these recently and just shoving them in a drawer.
I want to hang the Thanos ship over here, the Sanctuary 2. I think that'd be really cool. But not all of these deserve hanging. Like, we have, like, the random, I don't know, Captain America jet. I don't think we need to hang that. So, it really just depends. Although I think...
He's got the White Sox, too.
I think it would be...
What a psychopath.
Cool to hang the Javelin from the ceiling at some point, the Justice League spaceship here. I really want them to do a modern version of this, too, but alas...
If he pulls too hard, he'll literally break it, so he can't even pull it out of the drawer, because everything will break.
DC is kind of dead, so, you know, it might be over for DC, but this would be very cool to have hanging. Okay. Moving on to these shelves over here, we have...
Oh my god, dude. What is this?
The Lego Ninjago sets. These are the Lego...
Ninjago already looks messy. Ninjago sets already look like crazy and all over the place and messy. With this guy, forget about it. Look at this. You can't even tell anything apart here.
Ninjago play sets, so the temples, the buildings, all sorts of... just tucked away right in here. Very interesting is because... one of them is a custom model that is made using only the parts from the original set to make it simply look better. And then you have next to it the original set, which doesn't look...
What the fuck is this? 1 second.
Yeah. I think so. I think we can. Okay, anyway, all the botanical sets are right there. So
Did he drop something?
this might be a little difficult, actually. The Lego Botanical sets are truly some of the most beautiful Lego sets they've really ever done, and I just love...
Who was saying that they hated the botanicals? Was it Bacon?
The way they look. I think they look really good all together as well, especially in a collection, and that's why I wanted to showcase them there.
That's so much, though.
Just barely... Oh, barely... Maybe I think there was a reason why I didn't put it there. In Lego-wise in their live, we're gonna put this here right now. I guess you're not, in fact, seeing some live
right next to this ship that I can also step on accidentally.
Bricks refurbishment. I did try though. I really did try. It's just barely. The Lego Masters trophy. This is the trophy that I got when I won Lego Masters Season 4. It is very heavy, and right around it are some the L celebrate maybe 1 minute. It was a very quick bit. Prydac.
Okay, this is.
We even have like the Monster Fighters plate over there. Just
oh
this
my god!
Style of plate I thought was really fun. But then, As we move onwards, we even have some custom builds for Avatar The Last Airbender. So we have Appa the Sky Bison right here, which I've done separate videos on both of these. But going into the main section, after we pass the Fortnite bus, which I had to hang, we have every single flying item in the world of LEGO Ninjago. That's right, dragons, jets. That's basically it. Just dragons and jets, and I guess Destiny's bounties as well, are all hanging above
Yo, this is crazy, dude. What is this?
my head here, which is one of my favorite displays ever because, again, I love Ninjago. So to do that, I need time to sort, and to have time to sort, I must have time, and time, unfortunately,
I would kill for one of these in Star Wars. God, I would love one of these. Okay, enough of this guy. This has been we've been reacting to this guy for like over an hour. Insane collection. I mean, I never want to end up like this. Obviously, I would love to have just a portion of what he has, but like, you know, the way he displays it is so bad, so tasteless. You know what I mean? If you don't have the display space, don't build the thing. Buy it if you want to buy it. Keep it until you have room to display it properly. You know what I mean? Drax says, does he live anywhere where earthquakes happen? No, he mentioned that like 6 hours ago. What felt like forever ago. So that was Duckbricks' collection, folks. He has a tour of his New York apartment. Let's see if that looks a little bit better. Just 2 seconds. Yeah, that looks better already. Yeah, that's way more tasteful, man. Oh, we're already starting to see some. No. Calm down. Oh my god, dude. Anyways, good luck with that, my guy. Let us quickly go over some Lego sets that I have my eyes on. Sets that I would like to get. So we recently... Wait, did we get an answer for our Lego stickers? Come on. Accept my offer. Accept my offer. Not accepted my offer yet. Faster. Okay. I showed this to you guys earlier. The Dark Falcon. This thing would be beautiful. Mainly because I'm loving the black design, the black look, but these alternative minifigures are truly beautiful. Like the white Darth Vader, to me, that looks so iconic. A white Vader. Let me move myself a little bit. Look at that. You guys can enjoy this. The white Vader looks iconic as hell. The Sith Lord, Jar Jar Binks looks great. And the stoner Luke Skywalker is fucking awesome. And Sith Lord Rey. Those 4 figures are great. The other 2, Evil C-3PO, whatever. And this guy, I don't even know who the fuck he is. It's a little expensive. It's $180 in the States. The problem is it's out of stock. So even if I go visit the States in July, doesn't even mean I could find it there. So I might have to order it here just in case. So this is one I have my eyes on. This one is beautiful. I showed you guys some video. Beautiful. This one. This has been sold out in the States for a while because this is a very popular piece for people who build clone armies and clones and stuff. I want this really badly. I hit up Bricking today. He found me one. He's ordering one, which should arrive by like the end of this month. So, folks, I'm going to have my own Coruscant guard ship. Now, obviously, I would have preferred a regular clone gunship with the white and green color scheme. They don't make those anymore. They're retired. This is the only one you can get, and it's retiring soon. So this is, not only is it sold out in the States, and it has been for months, it's retiring soon as well. So I'm getting one. Bricking is hooking it up. Our friends at bricking.com, your best source for Lego. We're going to be getting this thing. It's going to be a little bit pricey here, but what can we do? It's the only thing. It's the only way to get my hands on this thing. So we're going to do it, folks. And that's going to be my set for now. Tintin, guys, this Tintin thing, I've been going back and forth. I think it's really nice. The minifigures are truly, I think, my favorite part of it. They're so beautifully colored. That orange, those orange astronaut suits are beautiful. Those little clear glass helmets, beautiful. I don't know. I think the minifigs are just gorgeous. And that iconic red and white rocket. It's also currently sold out on Lego.com, so it's apparently very popular. Bricking has that one. It's $220, so it's $160 in the States. It's $220 here, which is not that much more expensive, again, considering shipping, handling, taxes, duty that you got to pay. Duty! $220 seems like a reasonable price. $160 in the US. That's one that I have my eyes on. This one, folks, this one looks fucking incredible. Look at this one. The Guardians of the Galaxy Milano. This is the ship from Guardians of the Galaxy. I think this one is sexy as hell. It's really nice. Does it say retiring soon? It says retiring. This one's also retiring soon. Holy shit. They don't have it here anymore. It's not available in Lebanon, in the States. It's sold out, so it's retiring, and it's very hard for people to get their hands on it. Bricking has it available. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to grab one of these. It's got some interior space for the crew to hang out. You can put all the Guardians in there. I love the color scheme. I love the shape on this thing. I think this is one worth getting. I think this is one worth getting. So this is on my list. God damn it. It's getting more and more expensive. So it's $180 in the US and it's currently sold out. Bricking has it for $230, which is again just $50 more than the US, which is a pretty reasonable price. All things considered. So we got the Coruscant gunship. I got the Milano. This one, oh yeah, the N1. Also, yeah, let me show you this other thing too. So we got this one. Also, the Jango Fett Fire Spray Starship, guys. I gotta get this thing. This thing is beautiful. I've always loved Boba Fett's ship. Jango Fett's is even nicer because the color scheme is even nicer. Look at this color scheme. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. That dark green, that navy blue. This is a beautiful ship. This is a little bit bigger than minifigure scale. I normally would not buy something like this because I would rather it be minifigure size, but this is just way too sexy to pass up. This is one of the most beautiful Star Wars related ships. I'm going to have to get this at some point. Bricking has already made the order for me. So I'm going to have to buy this eventually, guys. We're going to have to do it. I got to invest in the stock market or something. I don't know what I got to do, but we got Jango Fett and little Boba Fett. Just beautiful. Frankly, beautiful. This one. Now, this one I don't want to get just yet. I'm still thinking about it. But this is beautiful. The N1 Starfighter from The Mandalorian. This was the yellow ship that Anakin flew at the end of The Phantom Menace. But this is the Mandalorian's stripped down version. The paint is scraped off. Look how it's got silver pieces at the front, which you don't see usually in Lego. This is really beautiful. Those shiny silver pieces in the front. Maximus says, get a job with Microsoft. I know, right? I can be Duckbricks' co-worker. This thing is beautiful. But this I can wait a long time for. This just came out. It's not going to retire anytime soon. I'm sure it's going to be very popular stuff. It's going to sell very well. So I don't need it right now. But yeah, everything I'm looking at a lot of Star Wars. There's another one that I kind of want to look at. Well, let me see if they have it on display here or not yet. Anthony Mauricio says, off topic, but why is your other thumbnail with your face shaved on the other channel? Because we're going to do the mogging game. We're going to play the mogging game. It's called O-Moggle. We're going to be matched with random people from around the world, and I'm going to mog them to death. I'm going to mock people, so that's why. It's my mogging face. Folks, hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream, and obviously the Riviera. Someday I will buy this. But yeah, folks, these are did we get our sticker sheet? Come on, come on. Oh, no. Folks, this has been a very fun live stream. Thank you so much for joining us and having some fun on Tino's Playroom for this unique reaction Lego stream. It was very fun. And thank you for looking at the Lego sets that I'm considering buying. I want to try to do more fun live streams like this. Maybe when Lego announces their next wave of drops, we can go over every single item on that drop list, compare, see what we would buy, see what we would not buy, etc. Have a fun time doing that. I'm going to be live again in a couple hours on the main channel. So, oh, look at that. Oh, I fucked up the background here. I'm going to be live on the main channel in a couple of hours. I'm just going to have some dinner. Just going to take a little break, and then we're going to hang out and have some fun over there. Haley D and Mauricio, thank you so much. And Maximus, sorry. Maximus and Haley. We appreciate you guys so much for the 10 Tino's friends today. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. It was so kind, so generous. We're at 78 members on the channel. Insane. Insane. I'm gonna be filming a video review for this set, just a very quick one. This is a small set, so filming a review for this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna do a video for this week, release it on the channel at some point. Next week, we're going to build the Pikachu set, most likely. So we have a lot of builds coming on the channel, folks. Every single week, we're gonna do a Lego build. We're gonna have some fun. This was a super fun stream. See you all in a couple of hours. See you later on this channel. Also, follow us on TikTok at Tino's Playroom on TikTok. Much love, everyone. See you very soon. And thank you for being at Tino's Playroom.
Do not worry.
Whoops! Wrong outro. Guys, let's try that again. Thank you for being in Tino's Playroom.